fucking God, dog. This little boy, if I don't get this nigga a daddy soon, he get on my fucking nerves, man. God damn. Oh, we was live?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I love my son. I'm just saying. Listen, they asked for something. Like, I truly understand now. Like, my mama was just like, you ask for something every day. Like, they just don't understand the concept of money. Like, nigga.
Okay, I can't see. So this Eleanor Roosevelt, she's black, right?
No.
Eleanor.
That's the president's wife.
That's
She was
the
like
wife.
one of the first ones you call the first lady.
Why was she was one of the ones?
Because she was one of the first.
Hello.
A lot of the other presidents' wives just stood there and was just winning wives. She really got out there and got to doing other
She
shit.
ain't no Michelle.
Yeah, she was the first. There
She
you
had
go.
her hair like a Michelle.
There you go. You
That's
just
why
said.
I asked her, was she black? Look at
She
her
got her
hairstyle.
hat cranked and everything.
You just said she was like the.
Real
She
player,
was the
like.
precursor to. She was the precursor to Michelle Obama. Motherfucker, I ain't just gonna be sitting here being your wife. I can go do.
Wait
other
a minute. She was the what?
precursor.
Oh God. You've been reading the dictionary this week. Yeah, he is. I swear.
Word.
He is slagging them bitches. Maybe you done took your word of the week serious.
Got to.
Our bad.
All right, on go. 1, 2, 3, go. Yo, it's your boy Bobby Frost, and Bobby Frost Media presents Transparency. I'm with the beautiful ladies, Just Misty.
Hey y'all, hey. I wanted to be more excited, but I just hate that. Hi y'all.
And we got Courtney Lynn.
Yeah. Y'all know I'm be excited.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
God
I
damn.
don't be excited. I'm
Say
sorry.
it again. I'm ready this time. Say it
Oh
again.
my
Say-
goodness.
Just one more time.
Just Misty.
Ow! Hey y'all, hey. Was that better?
That's great.
Okay, great.
That's great. And we got a special guest, man. We got my dog, Bankroll Sonny, out here, man.
How y'all doing?
You know what I'm saying? I got a guest. And he brought treats to him.
Yes, y'all.
Somebody saw that treat off.
Shout out. Let me show y'all mine, because y'all know I'm going to go roll me up. I wish he would have brought. Never mind.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Let me show live. Y'all see that? It smells good as fuck.
Okay, what'd you say it was?
Pound cake.
Just pound cake.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
Biscuit.
with biscuit?
Oh, I see
I
that
don't know
on.
if I'm pronouncing it right.
I heard of that on the
It's the
food
cookies.
channel.
All I know is when I said the name, my homegirl told me that's the cookies they be at the airport.
Oh,
it's
plain.
a-
Okay. Oh, that's what
But y'all put
these
something
is.
else on it, like
Yeah, she put like caramel.
Ah, okay,
that's
yeah.
what
I'm
I'm
a,
saying.
Yeah.
The biscuit. Yeah, no, that's what people eat with coffee.
oh, yeah. I'm just bit the cookie and I'm feeling it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give me some weed. Ben, I'm going to give me some weed later. Yes, okay.
So, yo, man, go on, give us something, man. Give us introduction to yourself, man.
So I am the manager of Dumbo's ElephantEars Cupcakes. I do all the advertising, the marketing, all the stuff like that, keeping our name out there, keeping our face up and stuff. I go out, push it to the extra level. My wife, it's actually my wife's business.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm just
shout out to my
Shout out to wife because she made this cake, and
yes.
so you don't do the baking, obviously.
I don't do no cooking at all.
Okay. No, this is my second time having y'all. I don't even remember what I had the first time, but I came to the location and I was high, got something, and it was fire.
Yeah, she makes all my treats for Buildable Workshop. Now that's my business.
Okay.
I do a edible infused business for medicated treats. So my business was open for about 3 years, but she, I kept getting people like, damn, man, these treats is good. Like, can y'all do something regular? Can y'all do something regular? So I'm like, well, damn, we gotta think of something regular to do. And I kept seeing like everybody around Flint was doing like banana pudding and different type of treats. And I'm like, well, how can we stand out and be different? And I thought like, dang, y'all remember Expo?
Yeah.
Yeah, the real expo.
The real Expo.
Out there, way out.
Exactly, like
Okay.
the IMA.
Yeah.
When it was the IMA.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
we
damn.
go on Door Highway. That's the
Right.
real, like, carnival.
Cause
The
the real carnival was
field,
not the
like,
IMA. It
Yeah.
was way out. It was on a dusty motherfucking little platform, whatever the fuck that was
See,
out
yeah,
there.
when I was, it was over there by the IMA, so that was around my time. So, but all I can remember is the elephant ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
can only get those at the phone. Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, okay, that's something that you can only get at the fair. That's every time I watched the video about it, I'm like, they kept saying like, you know, I'm like, okay. So people want what they can't have.
Of course.
So then I'm like, okay, well, my girl, when I brought it to her, she was just like, I don't know about that. because when we first did it, you know, we messed up so many times, like trying to find a recipe. And she's a Gemini, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they protect everything, and if it's not, it could be perfect. It could be at a 10, they're gonna take it to a 20. It could be at a 20, they're gonna take it to a 30.
Right. Okay.
So every time the crap got better and better and better. But you know, I came up with the name and stuff, and I just told her like she just wanted to cook. She just wanted to be a chef. She always has been cooking since she was younger. So she was also a nurse. So she was a nurse for like 12 years. Worked at Genesis. Is now Ascension now, I think.
Oh yeah. I'm scared of that change. I
Yeah,
doing that.
that change was crazy.
It's giving Walking Dead.
Yeah, and it happened around pandemic.
No, for real. Because every time I look up, I see Ascension. And I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? Like, what happened to Genesis?
Yeah, it was
I'm
a
scared of
company
it.
that bought them over. And once around pandemic happened, it was a lot of stuff that was just going on in the health field that she just wasn't feeling.
Okay.
And I just told her like, you know, quit. And she like, quit. I'm like, yeah, quit. She's like, do what? I'm like, school, culinary arts. And it was weird because it's just me and her, you know. So it's like I'm basically telling her like, depend on me.
What every woman want to hear.
I gotta give you a clap.
Because what every woman want to hear, hell,
Yeah.
we do.
I
So
mean,
y'all-
but you saw that in her though. It's not like you seen that in her.
I seen it her passion for the caring with the nursing and stuff.
Mhm.
She couldn't care for everyone, and that's what really got to her.
Mhm.
So I was just like, you know what, you need to do another passion. You need to do something else to the point where you're still giving the people and you're still making them happy at the same time.
That's what's up.
Man, you
I
know
want
what?
to
I gotta
support a
declare
man
for-
like
We
that.
can
God
tie
damn.
into what you had wanted to say and talk about
Huh?
with the guest. Remember you want to talk about he mentioned how the pandemic affected
Oh no,
different shit.
we'll do that on another episode. I like what bro coming out with it is. And one of the things I like, the biggest thing he said I like, she let him lead.
Yeah.
She let him lead.
We always say that we will
When
follow a
you can
motherfucker that
lead,
actually is leading.
I mean, she gave him a chance to lead still though. That's
Okay,
enough.
well listen, I like that you brought that up because that's gonna bring us into, at the end of the day, I don't think nobody said what we was talking about, and we really finna talk about basically progression versus actual motion, you know what I'm saying? And since you saying she let him lead, I'm sure that wasn't just 100% A1 ride for her.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
at the end of the
He
day,
didn't say
no.
it wasn't a smooth
right,
transition.
right. So I want to know because it sounds like, of course, she was kind of skeptical when you said quit, but when she did finally quit, how was that road for y'all getting initially into the business? Like,
Now that role right there, like when she officially started going to school and stuff, and when pandemic happened, everything was like, this was around pandemic, you know. So that was when we took advantage of everything.
Everything was at home for starters.
yeah, okay.
So she completed most of her schooling at home on the computer, you know. And crazy to say, you know, she ended up being valedictorian and everything, and she ended up, you know, having like she got a letter from my, you know. And she got her extra grants and stuff, and you know she was able to do more, and that was cool. So when I seen that, I'm like, you gotta keep going. Like every test, we gotta get 100. We can't get 90. We can't get 80.
Y'all hear that? We.
Oh yeah, I stayed there. We were
We.
studying. Oh yeah, it wasn't no breaks. It wasn't no lacking. It wasn't no clubbing. It wasn't no nothing. And we didn't do nothing. No dates. Nothing.
See, I don't think people understand how hard it is to jump into entrepreneurship. That you have to give up all of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are still struggling to get their business off the ground and jump into being an entrepreneur because they do still want to party and they still want their dude to buy a bag and they still want that. You have to cut all of that out.
You gotta sit down. You gotta sit down. You gotta stop showing your face. You gotta like really sit down and like really open your third eye. You gotta really sit down and like start thinking for yourself and start thinking for your family and you know.
Do you guys have kids?
Yes, I have a son. We have one son. He is 11.
He can let y'all do y'all, so y'all don't have babies.
Right, you ain't got a baby back.
Around.
Well, no, but pandemic, he was what?
9?
9?
Yeah.
Or maybe 8?
About 9.
9, okay. Well, I mean, you know.
Okay, piggybacking on what you're saying, like you have to cut everything out when you're doing like entrepreneurship. You can't show your face. You can't be here. So I be torn between the two with doing that. Like I'm always like fasting, cutting down on certain different things with my life, saving, doing that. But when your life is showing your face and supporting people, going out to the clubs or going out to comedy shows and supporting people, like that is our life trying to be. How can you discipline yourself when basically I'm supposed to be out?
Okay, so I feel like you have to know when to do it. Like, only do it
If it's
like,
beneficial, right?
exactly. Like, if it's like, okay, it's a difference between, okay, going to, you have to go to something at an event that it only involves like 30, 40 people, you know, just showing your face versus an event where you have 2,000, 3,000 people where you have to go show your face. They're both is still the same event where you gotta go show your face, but this one is more people. This is when you're gonna get more exposure.
So you would say, forget the 30, 40 people, just wait till the
It's gonna be a
2,000,
time,
you saying?
because there's gonna be a time, like, in the beginning, when you're building, yeah, you're gonna go to that 30.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but when you're big, it's gonna be a decision where you're gonna have to choose between them two, and then it's like,
We're
might as
trying
well
to
pick
get to where like I can pass down shit like that.
Cause see,
But
right
it's
now I
like-
gotta go to everything. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck if it's 5 people. I don't give a fuck if it's 4. I gotta go. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I also, at this point where I'm at, I kind of like the smaller ones because it's more intimate, and I'm able to
And more
talk to
real.
you and tell you that you need to check Transparency out and show you my page, and versus me having 2,000 motherfuckers around me, and I just gotta.
Because now the pressure on.
Yeah, I gotta
Wow.
pick the right people to talk to. I think within 2 hours I can talk to all 30 of these motherfuckers, really. But
Yeah.
when it's 2,000, I can't.
Yeah, it's just really dependent on the how fast you want to take it, how fast you want to take it, and how fast you want to grow with it. Like, if you want to really take off, there's some people that really just cannot wait. They cannot wait. They can't. They want to skip that whole experience.
That grind.
Yeah,
The
they-
grind part.
and they want to just, I want to go. I want to go. So whatever I gotta do to whoever I gotta hang with, whatever I gotta do, whatever I gotta say, however I gotta degrade myself, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get where I gotta go, and then I'll pick up the slack later, or I'll apologize to whoever I hurt, or whatever I did, or whatever you know. And there's people that really do that today.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
I have limitations on certain stuff, and I don't like to be overwhelmed. When I get overwhelmed, I shut down, and people look at me fucking crazy. So when
Yeah,
I
I'm the
say
same
like
way.
I can't do it, I'm not doing it. My not emotional, but my people capacity is done for today. I mean just that. I'm done for today. Like I done dealt with too many people today, so tonight I know I'm gonna be irritated. I'm gonna be in a mood. Like I don't know how to explain
You limit
it.
your energy.
Yeah.
So, but do you think what you was gonna say, right?
I said, something he said, like, I was listening to, man, that's big, that's something I'm big on. But I took from what he was just saying, like, a lot of people don't have morals, they just skip over that just to get to where they gotta go. And I think, like, the best business that, you know, runs be the ones that you know what you're getting. It's a moral, it's values behind what you're getting.
Exactly.
It's more than just the product.
You look at things differently, because if I know you came out the mud like me and I'm trying to do the same thing or around the same thing you're doing, I know it's possible to happen.
Right.
It's impossible to know you've done every fucking thing there is to achieve what you got now. Like when I know I just gotta grind, I gotta keep moving forward, I just can't give up, I know I can get to where you're at. But when you done the unthinkable, what the fuck? I don't have nothing to look forward to.
I think that a lot of people give up on the grind because that was my next question to you. Because everybody can't take the blows that come along with trying to be an entrepreneur, and when you grinding and not coming up with no money or not making no profit, some people just can't deal with that. And so I know it's sounding like everything was smooth sailing. Like he was like, you know what, babe, quit your job, let's do this. We did it, and boom, y'all had a business. I know damn well that ain't how it went. So what is some of the things that y'all experienced that I guess I would have to say knocked you down and made you? Did y'all ever want to quit? Like,
Yeah, it was plenty of times where we wanted to quit. About, like I just said, I tell my friends all the time, like they look at me now and stuff, and you know I get a lot of compliments for where I am now. Like I tell them, like 7 or 8 years ago, I was homeless. Yeah,
this is before you started.
I was homeless before. This is before I kicked off the businesses and everything. Like because, and to be honest with you, it's really because I was choosing like to go to these jobs. You know, keep working. I was applying for different jobs, and I was getting fired trying to get to them. We couldn't make them to them. And you know, me and my girl, we both trying to get to a job at the same time, and we both got a kid, and we both really were our only support. Like if she's at work, I'm with him. If
Right,
I'm
right.
at, you know,
Right.
but it came a time like I'm like, look, this gotta stop. Something gotta happen. Like, and I'm like, okay, if I want this to stop, and I gotta break this curse. Number one, I just sat and just looked at everything with my family and how everything with my family went down, and I'm like, I don't want none of this for my son. My son shouldn't have to go through none of this stuff that I'm going through.
Right.
How can I stop this? So that's when the business came through. Now, like I said, my girl wasn't just gonna know, I'm gonna just quit. First, it was definitely a lot of, why would I quit? I can help you, I can help you. And I had that type of girlfriend, like, I wanna help you. She's not gonna just sit there and just let me do something by myself. She wants to help, she's gonna help. Even if I tell her don't help, she's still gonna try to do something to help. So, I think with that one, it took like, it wasn't easy. I'm gonna just say that. It wasn't easy, man. Like, getting her to actually drop her guard, a black woman. I'm not even gonna say any type of woman, a black woman. Getting a black woman to drop her guard because they automatically are programmed to be independently strong. So it's already in them, like, look, if I gotta be strong, I gotta be strong. Like, let me know right now if I gotta be strong. Like, let me know right now if I can't depend on you. And I never wanted to make her feel that way, like she couldn't depend on me. So I had to do whatever I had to do to make sure everything worked, so she would trust that everything would go right as far as with the business. And that's something I feel like, something as men, that's something that we have to do. Like, if we want our women to trust our word, we have to do the stuff that we say we're going to do.
Where's the fucking clap at?
Because I feel like
no, you don't never want to clap when a motherfucker say something that's right.
Because that's something Rob
No,
was saying.
y'all just like, what it is, y'all love to clap when it soars a woman.
No,
what
we talking about a woman is hard.
Man.
He just said it's hard.
Man.
He just said it's hard for a woman to put her guard down and leave, which that is facts. But he putting footwork behind what the fuck he said. He's not.
That's all we saying. You can't expect us.
A lot of men expect just because they say, "Oh, I got you." We supposed to be okay. He said, "Quit my job," and he got me. No, it don't work like that.
Because y'all say that.
Because if I say quit your job, quit your job, I got you. You gonna look at me like, bitch, how?
And I'm with you 100%. What I'm going with again is she still took the trust. See, some females out there that even if you lay the ground rules out, they can't see.
No, that's because listen to what you know. You didn't hear what he said. He said it wasn't. He said he put the actions behind the words.
I caught all of it. What y'all ain't catching is because y'all like, and that's why y'all on the show. That's why we great with the show, because y'all don't ride for the females. Okay. What bro said, and I caught exactly. It was hard and struggling, but she still listened to the plan and rolled with it. It's a lot of females, if they not seeing that motherfucking investment, that return on investment right then and there, instant gratification, they're not rolling with the plan because they can't see the whole vision.
Okay.
But he said it was hard. He said it was hard. She didn't see the vision either. But she probably had some expectations too. Like, it needs to be paid.
But she listened to the whole thing.
We still ride. Whether we complain about it or not, we still ride.
Every female don't. What he said, and I got it. It was a struggle. Anytime you do that, it's gonna be a struggle. But she took the leap of faith with him and let him lead. It's some females, if they can't see that right then and there, oh fuck.
Okay, no. Let me take this. No, okay.
You're right.
Now you using our exception rule. It is females that
it's
like
that.
You're right. Okay, but let me tell you this, because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not saying I wouldn't see the vision, right? And then you got to think about the man that's presenting the vision to you. God damn it, you can't present this motherfucker to me and we done had shut off notices the whole time we've been together, nigga. Come on now, you got to be a certain type of nigga. Yeah. But at the end of the day, a woman that don't follow. I'm not gonna always say it's because she's a fucked up individual or because she's way too motherfucking independent, this and this and that. Right now where I'm at, if a man gave me this plan like he just said and told me to follow, right? Yes, I want to follow, but I got to make sure my son is all right. Like, I can't just, you know what I'm saying? We have shit and you gotta have actions. It don't be that we just be like, oh, this nigga lame, he weak, he ain't gonna do that. It's a security thing, especially when you have kids. You get what I'm saying? I can't be homeless right now.
And no, because then you just heard them say they were homeless before.
So stop right there. Let me stop right there. I'm glad. Stop right there. That's why I gave the claps to Big Dog. And I wish he had his wife on. Next time you come, if you want to come again, bring her too, because I want to get her on. What did it say? I'm gonna go back what y'all both were saying, and then what he said. He said they was homeless, but she still had enough faith in him to lead. Hey, whatever decision we made before Atlanta is here, I'm still rolling with you, baby.
Okay,
Now hold on,
okay,
let me
but
get it
that's
out.
what he said.
Let me get it out. Let me get it out. Now it's females who won't. You did this. We was homeless before. I ain't got enough faith in you till you gonna keep me secure like this. Fuck that.
And
I
you're
gotta go somewhere else.
absolutely correct, because guess what? He
There you
never
go.
proved to her that he can handle it. What the fuck?
You just missed what I just said.
No.
Said if he just said they was homeless.
Mm-hmm. They got back on their feet. She
They got back
working,
on
he
the right.
working.
They got back on
Okay,
it, and they did.
this is the
It's
part that we
females
leaving out.
who won't let you get
No.
to that point. When you make that first fuck up,
Okay,
they're
no.
gone.
This is where we put. This is the part that we're missing, I believe. He hasn't went into detail of the small wins that they were having while they were struggling.
Mhm.
We gotta have small wins for me to be like, okay, we homeless, but guess what? He did this, he did that. We progressing. Now we're getting to the progress versus motion. You know what I'm saying? You can't just tell me to trust you, and we sitting here with no fucking motion.
That
nigga.
part, that part.
You gotta do
That
something.
fucking part.
That's just like
That
I told you
part.
about my mans with the weed and the armrest. Why the fuck would you bring my car back on E when it's a zip in the motherfucking armrest? There's no motion.
I'm with you 100%.
But you think we missing what he's saying. Like, I get it, it's girls who just don't trust niggas. But when a girl like me, I can only speak for me, I can't speak for no other bitch. If I'm not letting him lead, that means he ain't shown me that he could fucking lead.
Court, though.
I'm only saying me.
Right.
I can't tell you can't even say what another bitch will do. You not a bitch and you
I
ain't
done
a,
seen what other females
and
do.
you don't know how their household is ran.
Maybe you're not giving off lead.
Yeah.
That part.
And
Maybe
listen,
his aura gives
that
off lead.
What you just said, that's the point I'm getting at.
Like I'll tell people that in my last relationship, that motherfucker had an aura about him that he would lead you. I don't give a fuck if he leads you straight to hell. That nigga was confident that he knew he was broke. Roof to that bitch, and guess who was right behind him like a motherfucking dummy? My ass. Because he had that about him. That nigga gonna get to the bag, he gonna get to the bread, he gonna make sure we good. You got some niggas who just don't have that.
And I say what I said again. It's gonna be some ladies, even if you don't have the aura, they gonna roll with their man because that's their man.
So I feel what both of y'all are saying. I feel what y'all are saying because y'all saying it is women out there that can, adapt to whatever is going on and can roll with it. And he's saying that it is females out there that the first time they see something going wrong, I can't handle it.
And those are users probably because they probably
At
was
least
only
it's-
with you because
Yeah.
you could only provide. And
So
once
that
they're
probably wasn't gonna
providing,
last anyway.
yeah. So once you couldn't provide no more, they're gone.
And that's
Okay.
all I was saying.
Now,
That's
he's
it.
absolutely correct. The only thing I'm saying is, just because I leave don't mean I wasn't using that I was using you. Because I'm telling you that if I leave, and I'm only speaking about me, if I leave, it's because I can't be homeless. I got a kid. I can't do this. I got to make sure me and my kid straight.
Yeah.
Especially if it ain't your kid. Now, don't get it twisted because that's a factor. That's him and her son. Okay? So I can't be sure that you're going to make sure me and my son straight. This ain't your son, first of all. This mine. I brought him into this relationship. So it's different in different situations. You
That's
feel
all
me?
I was saying.
And
That's
I
the
agree with
point
that part,
I'm
but
getting
I
to.
just don't want you to think that every woman is leaving because you can't provide
I didn't
anymore.
say
No,
that.
I'm leaving because I gotta provide.
I never said every woman. What
And I might not
again,
leave. I might do what Courtney said and say, Rob, sit the fuck back. I got us because I don't know what you're doing.
I never said that. If you go back to listen to what I said, I gave shots out to them and his wife because I said she let him.
Yeah, but you said
Y'all hopped on.
But it was shade.
Yeah,
We
it was
know.
shade behind
No,
it.
y'all
It was
took it to
shade.
shade because y'all, whatever reason y'all took it to shade, it was no shade there. I gave
Literally looked at us when
No,
you said it.
I
Like,
gave.
see what I'm saying?
I've been looking
She
at.
let
hold
him
on.
lead.
If you look at the thing, I've been looking at everybody because I'm watching everybody in the camera, the live feed. All I said was that y'all took it because a lot of females do be taking shade to that shit because they be wanting a nigga to come around that's gonna do what he supposed to do and lead. And if they ain't getting that, they be feeling like niggas be on bullshit.
No,
I gave Big Dog his props because, like I said, he had a plan. Hey, we need to do this because our circumstances. And she let him lead. I liked it because what he said, hey, babe, you go ahead and go to school. I got it.
It's all
We
gonna
liked
come
it
around
too.
full circle.
That's all
it's
they said.
It's all gonna come around full circle. Like it's all.
Y'all
gonna
be holding
fit in
down for the
with each other.
females, not get it.
We did
but
not. We
y'all
gave
wanna
him
know.
every props. I'm just trying to ask
It
you
wasn't
about
the
brother.
female. It
So
wasn't
look.
even the female. We was applauding.
So
It
look,
was him that
technically-
he taking lead.
So
That's what I'm
technically,
talking about.
okay, now look, he could flip it on y'all. Because look, technically when y'all was like, where's his hand clap? You see what he said right there? He could have took that as shade.
We
No,
was.
it
It
was
was
shade.
shade.
It wasn't
But
taken.
see-
It was.
I didn't
But
take
see-
it.
It was.
I didn't
But
take
see,
it as
he didn't
shade.
take it as
Okay,
shade.
that's his point of view.
He know what we be doing.
Yeah, but I didn't take it as shade. That's why he think that this is first time on the show. I didn't take it as no
Well,
shade.
it was
But
meant
y'all
to
take
be
anything.
paid. Okay,
wait.
it was
They
meant-
take
it was meant-
anything said
No,
as
no,
shade.
listen. I have a really
It was
significant.
supposed to be peaked.
I have
It was shade.
I have a really significant question. I hope that you can answer this. I know they be tripping about ages and shit, but okay. I'm just thinking about something you said. You said your wife was a nurse for almost 12 years, right?
Mhm.
You 31, your kid 11. How old is your wife?
32.
Oh, she damn good to be that young. Cause I thought she was older. I just knew you was finna say she was way older than you. Cause I think age play a factor too in what a woman is gonna
And
do
that's
versus,
what I'm saying.
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
With this, it's a little bit more. Ours is a little bit more. It's our story a little bit more deeper because it's like we've been together since the 9th grade.
Aww.
So she went to school
So
straight
she
out
went
of high
to
school.
school, shout out to high
She
school.
went to,
y'all
No,
Skill
not
set?
straight out of high school. Like she went to school for nursing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so once she graduated from nursing, this is a whole nother path. And my mom was doing nursing, so part of that was, my mom, helping her with that. So when she got through nursing and everything, we was there with her for it, and that venture was cool. But then after, a few years, like about 12 years to be exact, I just noticed like she was a great cook. Like, man, the whole family was I'm just like, man, I'm sleeping on my own girl.
That's something that's
You
very
pay attention
significant.
to
No,
that.
that's very significant too, though, because I think that in relationships, because especially in black couples, I feel like the man be wanting to lead so bad that, and wanting to be the breadwinner so bad that a lot of them do sleep on their women.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
And-
when sometimes I'm not a person that think it's like, oh, the woman the breadwinner, that ain't what's up. I'm fine with being the breadwinner. You can't not be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't not have no plan. But if I make more money than my man, that don't breed me to disrespect me. That don't breed me to be like, nigga, I'll pay the bills around here. None of that.
At the end of the day, it's just money.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be
Yeah.
ours
Yeah.
anyway. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
ours.
So if it's our, yeah. So, and that's how we looked at a lot of things. Like, our relationship was more stronger because we had to survive together.
Mhm.
So it was
That
like,
plays,
That
a big
plays a
factor.
factor
That
in it,
plays a
too.
big factor when y'all struggle together. Y'all can.
yeah, it was like, it was like, I'm not finna leave you to go be with nobody, because why would I leave you to go be with somebody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
that's in the same problem that you
Right
have?
out.
You
Yeah.
can
I might
use
as
the
well.
G. You don't gotta make your own.
Now, I
side
wanted
of
my
it.
own physical class. So you know it was real. No, because y'all don't understand.
Because you
I
got
always
some people
say-
who will do exactly what you said.
Yeah.
They will leave you.
And go be
And-
with
and-
somebody
and-
else with the same problem.
Or a nigga, okay, like how you say how y'all story is, right? Boom, this is a fucking fairy tale. Now we made it. We had our, you know what I'm saying? We got our story. You doing your build a bud. A nigga will be like, okay, bitch, I'm out. And now you done left me after you done got on. That's another reason why women be kind of skeptical about staying in the rough with you, because so many niggas grind it out with this female, and then when they get where they at, they be
They
like,
go with
bitch,
somebody
fuck you. I'm going with this
And
half breed
that was
or
a- that
with
was
this
a big
foreign
thing she was
girl.
on.
Bitch, fuck you.
That was a big thing she was on, that dropping her guard for that and actually trusting that.
That's
like,
why I knew it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
It wasn't you said
I
quit your
had to
job.
prove
Like,
it.
yeah, you had
I
to
had
put
to
some
prove it.
action behind what you talking about.
Yeah, I had to prove it. I had to like really like show her, like, in the late nights, me helping her study, like the commitment that I put on it, the getting the name for it, the logo, the getting the LLC. I'm going in, the first day that we did an vending event, we did it at a church. I think that next week I brought it into a restaurant, and the owner of the restaurant, he said, "So what you want to do?" I said, I want to become partners. I mean, it's not here. He like, I know about this. The owner was from California.
Mhm.
Shout out to Chicken Express, the owner from there. He is from California, but he like, this is where I was from. He like, this will sell. He knew more about it than I did.
Mhm.
So he's like, well, what you want to do with it? I'm like, I really want to, put it in here. He like, how? I'm like, well, I see you got ice cream over there. Do it sell? He like, not really. I'm like, well, you got every flavor, this would be great with my ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, all right, so what can you do? I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, well, if we do about $13 a funnel would come with ice cream, off every 3, off every 13, you get the 3.
Okay.
And his scoops were $1.50.
So when you was going through this though, do you know anything about contracts or anything? Was you just off the top flying off your head? You ain't even throw no percentage out. You say $3.
Hustling.
Okay, I ain't mad at you.
This is it.
Just hustling, and I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, okay, he like
But his shit ain't selling anyway.
exactly.
So,
Right.
So and he's like, well, at this point, and he has to deal with Hershey's. You know, it's
Okay.
Hershey's ice cream. So they provide a freezer and everything. You know, so if the ice cream isn't selling, you know, you eventually have to get rid of the freezer and the whole investment itself, and that's a money maker. But his scoops are like $1.50, and I was selling them for $3. So I was flipping them. But, you know, my scoops were, you know, normal size. They were, you know, I gave them, you know, and he was like, well, I don't care about none of that. You getting them gone. So in 2 days, like in a week, he would sell like probably 23 scoops.
That he wasn't selling at first, so
That's just in a week. That's what he's selling.
oh, his own self. Oh,
You know, and then we would come Saturday and Sundays. Saturday I would sell like 43 scoops. The next day I would sell like 63. So in that whole little weekend, I just sold like over 100 scoops at $3. You know, he's making almost 300 off on the weekend off the ice cream too.
that he wasn't making before.
Exactly.
So that's kind of like the part of you know, entrepreneurship where they be like, I mean, like, what do you do when you're not prepared to be in the big rooms, when you just happen to fall in there? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta push yourself.
Like, you just had to
You
wing
gotta-
that.
you
You
gotta
know what I'm saying? Like,
adapt.
that.
You gotta adapt.
You gotta show like, look, I'm money. I may not look. I don't have it on me. I can get it.
I can make money. I don't really make it.
Now, see, people won't not. Now it's different now. People would rather deal with people that have money, but somebody that can make it is different. It's different because it's like they can always make money. They're gonna always find some type of way to make money.
It's a real hustler. It's got to be in you. It's
Yeah,
got to be in you, not on you, for
I get
sure.
what you're saying, thing, bro, and that's the thing I try to teach a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, when I've been doing business dealing, the value is I'm the value. I know what I'm doing, how I'm gonna make
You know,
it.
gotta work.
And a lot of people don't understand that. I forget again, people with big money, because that's like what you just said, I get it. When you go in front of somebody to invest, I'm looking for investors to invest in me, because I know with this, I'm gonna make this shape.
But you got some people who just because they have money, they don't even know how to get it. They just know they
Exactly.
make money.
Yeah.
Like how he just told them, like, I'm gonna sell my shit for 13 and you get it for every 3. A person who just got money, they don't even know how to even break that shit down to even make it.
They don't even. Yeah.
Put
They
your
just-
shit in their store.
because they just thinking like a person that already has money, they just automatically, well, I want 20 for this, and the numbers don't even make sense.
I think, right, it don't. I think that the motherfuckers, I think that's because the motherfucker that's trying to get it and that's trying to get the money, they just go harder and they think more about shit. When you already got it, like you said, they don't think about it. They just be like, you know, yeah, that's gonna be $20.
And they don't have
What?
no realistically, like they don't have the numbers. Like you didn't have the numbers neither, but you some shit.
I sat down and I knew like, okay, this got to make sense, and I know we could do this, and I know this could happen. So I know the scoop wasn't the thing that I needed to sell. The funnel was the thing that I needed to sell.
Cause the scoop coming with the phone, no matter
Yeah.
what. So as
You
long
know.
as you sell your shit,
That's coming.
your
with it.
shit coming with it. Oh, that I'm just giving you a little something. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay, I just had a question in my head. Ooh, this fucking weed. I didn't just smoke, y'all. I smoked earlier.
I did too.
I lost it. Listen, okay, it was about progression and motion though. What do you think? Because that's a big conversation on social media right now anyway. Like progression and motion is two different things.
Definitely.
To separate the two, how would you explain that? Like
Okay, motion
in your
is
own
like
words.
motion is like, okay. Say you guys had a podcast and you know you guys started. Say you guys started in front of Club Sunoco. Y'all started live in front of Club Sunoco.
Mm-hmm.
Live. Y'all didn't have no building. Then you get a building right down the street on Flushing Road.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you get another building on the south side. And then after that, you get another building in Beecher.
Mm-hmm.
And before you know it, you got different podcasts for like, now you guys all have your own shows. But you still go to your own top show.
What's the
We
number?
just try to.
No,
Oh,
look, you're not at Club Sunoco no more. Now,
Right, we got our
you're
own
at-
shit.
Yeah, now y'all all, see, that's progression.
anybody
motion.
can have motion, huh?
Yeah, anybody, see, motion is y'all just still at Club Sunoco for 10 years.
And we got viewers, but we just at
Y'all got millions of viewers.
we just at Sunoco, right?
Just
We
at
don't
the
see no
Sunoco.
vision besides Sunoco.
You know, so like in 2018, we went from a takeout restaurant, sharing the takeout restaurant with someone, paying $300 rent, you know, and also, you know, the little selling scoops deal, you know. We went from that to when pandemic came, her going to school, her graduating culinary arts, me finding a building, and gutting the building out. I gutted the building out, built the kitchen from scratch. Shout out to Buddha Construction. They're another black couple that came together with us, and they seen my vision. He seen everything that I wanted to do. I'm like, man, I want to make this everything in here a kitchen. I needed approved so I can get approved by health inspection. Give me the grease walls, give me everything that I need to make this happen. They did it, you know, they made it happen. The investment, putting the money all into it and everything, while she's going to school and everything. That one right there, as a man, that's the one. Because now, that's the one where a man would have been like, I'm not gonna put 15, 20,000 into this. Like, you know what I can go do with this?
Right.
Like, and around this time, they buying scats and this, all type of stuff around this time.
Pandemic
Like,
money.
yeah, it's pandemic
Actually,
money.
money was kind of flowing good.
It was,
Yeah,
it was flowing.
send us back. I ain't
Flowing
even
good.
sure.
Like, just go 20 today, get it back tomorrow.
And-
Doing nothing, sitting in the house.
And I would tell everybody, I'm like, while everybody was blowing it and stuff, like, I was literally investing everything.
You invested your PPP loan.
I have one.
I'm
That
just
was
playing
the
something.
and you know what? That was one of the troubles. I'm glad you said that. We couldn't get one. Out of everybody that got
did
one.
illegally. Y'all couldn't get y'all. Ain't that a bitch?
Man, we tried every time. We got denied every time. So I'm like, okay, that made things a little bit rougher, but because we was doing everything out of pocket now. So now, you know, like I said, on my end, I'm taking care of everything. You know, she's in school. I'm putting money into the business, and I'm taking care of the bills at home. It's hectic. I do not want to say it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that. As you told her to let you leave, like, how do you deal with that, like, mentally as a man? Like, she in fucking school, like.
I done put all this pressure on me.
Yeah, it's hectic because now you didn't put all of this pressure on yourself. Like, I ain't gonna lie, there's been times where I didn't drove myself into depression, like, really had to, like, take time out to, like, really think, and it's been times where I didn't spaz, and it's been times where I didn't have, you have to say what's on your mind. Around this time, in this stage, to do this, you're gonna have to say what's on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna have to be able to accept it.
Even though you told, let me handle this, let me do this, I
Like,
got it.
It might sound so contradicting.
No, it's not
but
because
it's like,
one person can't take on, like, that whole, whether you said it or not, like, mentally and physically, as a man, like, that's still pressure.
yeah.
You still gotta feel things, you still gotta go through things.
And the one thing that we don't want to hear is,
I told you so.
I thought you said you could do it.
As a man,
As a man.
you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that.
Well, I ain't
because,
saying I can't do it. I'm just saying we got a little road right now.
you know,
That's all.
Listen to me vent. I'm not asking for a solution. I just want you
Just
to
listen to
me.
me.
Exactly. And then it would be times like that because you can't go to your friends, you can't go to nobody right now. You want to go to your spouse about this. So this is the stuff that you should be going to your spouse about. But having a spouse that wants to help and
So
not
now
gonna
she
let
won't think she gotta get a part-time job or a little something because I gotta help you pay bills.
Oh yeah, she did. She did.
She did. Couldn't stop her.
She couldn't stop her. She's a Gemini.
I'm not. Fuck you. I'm a nurse. I'm gonna go make this little $40 check real quick.
And no checks.
$40 an hour.
The contracts was nice as fuck during pandemic.
Hell yeah.
So with that, you know, but once she got to working and stuff, it was like, okay, I don't want to do this and go to school. And I'm like, I told you not to do this and go to school. And it was like, you ain't trust me. I'm like, you have to trust me. I'm like, you stop trusting me at a point in time. I said, no.
But that's that nurturing side though. You came to me and vented.
Yeah.
Whether you wanted to just vent or not, all I felt was like my man need help. It ain't that I don't trust you.
Yeah, and
I
that's
felt
what,
like you needed some pressure.
and
I
that's
don't want
what
you
I
like
had
that.
to understand.
I don't want
Ah.
you to feel like you're back against the wall. I'm here to help you. It's
Yeah.
not that I don't trust you and you couldn't leave. I don't want to see you in that state.
Yeah, and that's what I had to understand as a man. And when I had understood that as a man, it made it better for me to lead because it was like, wait a minute, we both can lead.
Mhm.
It went. From
I'm
that
your
point.
rib.
I'm
You
your
can
rib.
lead. I'm just here to support. When
Yeah.
you fall on hard times, I'm supposed
So-
to catch you.
I think it's super dope that you and her so young have. I mean, I'm not that much older than you. I'm 36, but I think that is super dope that y'all experience what y'all experienced so early because now she know. Y'all gonna be together forever, hopefully. But I'm just saying, now that if y'all was to ever break up or something, at least she don't got a bitter mindset about a man. She know that a man can do this and a man can lead.
And that's
Like,
all I wanted
you know what
to
I'm
show her.
saying?
Like with this, I always told her this. Like no matter if we weren't together or anything, this business is to make sure you are straight. Like you don't have to go depend on another man for anything. Like you and my kid can be straight. Matter of fact, you can't come at me. You can't like try to do anything slimy towards me or nothing. Like I want to leave you with stuff. I can start over. Like I want to leave and make sure y'all are straight. That's my whole thing.
Okay,
Even
Right.
Vicky, no,
See,
on that.
no, because I was just
About
going to
the-
say we talked about. I said that I wanted to talk about the fact that people can never when they get a business together, right?
Yeah.
Well, even though the Dumbos is pretty much her business, but still, y'all both are very much invested in both. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I just wonder why when people leave, they can't leave with that attitude you had. Like when it's a breakup, no matter how messy it is, I wonder why they always have to bring the business into it. Like why we can't continue to work this business just because we're not together no more.
yeah, and
Especially if
that
it's a
was-
lucrative business.
That was one thing. See, when me and her, like, we would literally get into. It'd be days where on opening days we would literally get into arguments, like deep arguments.
Oh, that's because the pressure is on.
Yeah, days that we can open, simple, stupid arguments, like forgetting the eggs or something, and they all the way at home. And now you
Right.
gotta go to Kroger's and buy some eggs or something, and bring it back to the place or something like little simple stuff, and it could turn into big arguments and stuff, and open as soon as it's time to open. All right, face on,
Yeah.
time to go.
That's
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
should.
See, that's
Yeah.
what I like what you
Yeah.
said. Y'all had your mind on the
Mhm.
road.
Yeah.
On the same thing. They on the
Yeah.
same page.
On the
You
same
know,
page, that's
like
what's
we
up.
both know, like when it's opening time, when them customers come in here, we can't have the same attitude. We gotta talk to what you doing.
Sometimes you gotta just
Right,
know
you
who
gotta
you're
just
dealing
like-
with.
'cause-
Sometimes you just gotta know who you're dealing with. If you know you trying to open up a business, say before the business even started, this your girlfriend, me and you go together. But we always clashing, I'm always petty, I'm always picking.
Why would
You think I would be a good business partner for you just because I'm
Yeah.
fucking you and I'm your girlfriend or your baby mama?
Yeah, you gotta know who to do it
So
with.
once you start getting business and you know how petty I am, I don't give a fuck how, like, I just take shit to the next level. Why would you start a business with me?
Exactly. See, and I kind of knew to start a business with her because it was like when I wanted to do this, I'm like, I'm gonna come up with the ideal and stuff, and we can do this and we can do this. I'm like, but I really want you to be the face of it and stuff. I'm like, you're a black woman. I'm like, black women, like, right, y'all like are dope. So like y'all have been having y'all moment for like the past 8 years. Like
Yeah,
y'all
it's
going hard.
definitely a thing right now for black women. I'm happy to be one.
I kind of already like, I need you to be the face of it. I'm like, once they see you, I'm like, if it's me, it's gonna be like, okay, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's him, okay, that's that. And it's like, but I'm like, but if it's you, it's gonna be a little bit more different because I'm supporting you.
Mm-hmm.
And now they can see the story of it, and now they can see the whole story of us, and it's like we don't really put our story on. We don't really tell nobody. We don't show stuff. We don't brag on it. Nobody will
You're
never
right, because
know.
I don't know what she looked like. I know that I've
know?
always known that your wife was the best. I only see you, but that's probably because I be on Billy Bud works
You
out.
know, but she does, and that's what she does. And I have to tell her that I'm like, you're the chef, but I'm like, you're also the owner. You have to start showing yourself more. She's like, but you the manager, and I'm the manager. I provide the good customer service. I come out there. I provide the good vibe for Dumbos.
I
And
feel like
Well,
once
we
y'all
wanna
know y'all
see her.
roles, I feel
oh yeah,
like
most
once
definitely.
the roles are
Now once
kind
we
of
get big,
unspoken, established, but
yeah, once we
unspoken.
get big, like once it's time to get on the news and stuff, that's her.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm
Then you
I'm
fall back.
handling the footwork.
Oh, okay. See, so I always felt like I don't want to do a business with my husband or my man or whatever because, like, even just like people that work together, like we both work in the shop. Like, God damn, I want to miss you. Like, I don't want to be with you all day. Like, that was my thing, like, on a personal level. So how is that, like, I mean, I don't know how it works. Do y'all be around each other all goddamn day for days at a time sometimes? Like, do y'all get a break?
So we went from days where half our, like, 70% of our relationship was spent not together because she was always at work or I was always at work or something like that. So, like, once we actually got to, like, spend, like, time together, like, past 4 or 5 years is the most time we have spent together, like, literally every day together.
Since y'all entrepreneurs.
Yeah. And, like, we're literally waking up together, you know, and we have more time. And when you have more time, we got more time to talk about topics that we never talked about.
Oh my God, see, I'm fucked up because I don't want to wake up to you and go to work with you. Can we miss each other?
No,
I mean, I guess.
But it's working. No, if it work, it work. No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but
I guess you haven't met that person.
Yeah, I'm with what bro said. Like, I always wanted to, I ain't came in with the right, you know what I'm saying? Let's say.
I was just about to ask you that. Would you do a business with your wife?
No, I ain't came out with the right plan. That because it's crazy, man. Talking to Brody right now, I had just put that as one of my status on Facebook. You know, if you want to be successful, you got to have a great team.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. You have to, but it's hard to build a great team. Because the first thing is, you say you have to have the trust.
I'm gonna go and let you know that I thought that was shade too. I started to report.
What I just tell you, everything is always shade.
And
Son, don't agree with him.
I'm
Stay
not
the fuck out of
agreeing.
it.
I'm staying out of it, but I seen you I seen your arm go up to snatch it, and I was like, it was definitely in the air.
Yeah, because I was like,
But what I was saying, like, I done did other, you know what I'm saying, business ventures and different things. Even from back, like, when I was in the streets hustling and shit like that. I give you one of the illest things I can say about that, building the team. And when they thought it was, well, I ain't gonna say that, because Courtney did. Missy did. I'm gonna give you a prime example. This back hustling. I ain't gonna say, what was hustling is just hustling. Me and a couple of my partners, we starting off. I told them just like I said, man, hey, man, every time we make $20, the first $20 we make today, I'll put it in the shoebox. It's 4 of us. I just did the math. I said, man, hey, if all 4 of us put $20 in a day, just a day, dog, just a day. I said, man, just do the math. I said, what would that be at the end of the month? That's 600. I said, 4 times 600 is 24. I said, whatever we go get now, instead of going to get what we was getting, we putting 2,400 into it. It should be cheaper. More you buying in bulk.
Exactly.
Man, that shit broke down in less than 5 days. I'm like, man, can I get that $40 back? Hey, can I get that $60? I'm like, bro, let this shit build up. But again, the trust issue. Then beside what I seen, outside the trust issue with you, but y'all had it, roles. Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? You gotta have your roles defined. And that's why I said a good team can conquer your roles.
Yeah.
It's defined. You know
Can't
what you
switch
do.
them roles.
Yeah, this is your role. This is what you do, and you start in your role. I ain't worried like what y'all just said. You say you doing the groundwork. See the face. Don't nobody care. Hey, I'm starring in my role. We all gonna get our credit at the end of the movie. That's where the credit come in at.
Mm-hmm.
You might be the lead actor. I might be the supporting actor. Hey, I might be the motherfucker with the I forgot the name of it. Not the camera, but not even the camera. The mic. It's the so I can think of it. But it's a little furry thing.
Yeah,
that
that's
they
mic.
It's
No,
not
that's not the mic.
It's
It's
a
a
knock on the sound.
yeah, I can't think
Yeah, I
of it.
forgot
But
the
I might
name
be
of
that. But once we make this masterpiece movie, we all gonna get paid. We all gonna get our credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But see, a lot of people don't understand how to move like that. So building a team, if you can build a team, you can go wherever with it. But you gotta have a good team. And that's why I've been listening. Y'all notice I ain't been saying too much in this episode because I'm really engaged. Like I'm a viewer because I am listening, bro.
I want you to explain. I get what you're saying as a team, but I want you to explain us what would you do with your wife?
Like I said,
Right.
it would have to be. I just said if I had a plan where I could get her to buy in and that we both in the right roles, it could be whatever. But it had to be again something that I'm believing in, she believing in, and we in the right role.
I think
Did
that
you wake up to her, or
Yes.
work with her?
Yes. I would rather make money with her than anybody.
I know a lot of people say that until they put it.
so because this is what I feel like. Okay, because now we getting into the thick of a little conversation. I think that sometimes people think that because of the feelings they have for the person, right? Like, because these is y'all wives. Even though their story went perfect, that's rare. Theirs went great. So I think that people be thinking that, like, this is my wife, we together, I should do this with her. But like she said, if I don't have, I think you need to pick your team based on what you need for that business.
Mm-hmm.
Because this been my best friend for 20-something years. We ain't never went to business together. Not because she's not a good businesswoman or I'm not a good businesswoman, but she's not a good businesswoman for what I'm doing.
That's
You
correct.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think people sometimes choose their
Yeah.
spouse, and that's where the fuck up come up at the end, and the money got to get separated, and nah, it's my business, and fuck that, let's shut the business down, because they be based off feelings, not really what it's
Or
supposed
why
to
not
be.
make money with the person you live, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They be like, let's make money, let's keep it in the house. When really,
Because,
that ain't gonna work.
Why not?
That's all back to
Until-
building a good team. You
yeah.
gotta know your roles. If I can't put you in a role, that's not gonna be beneficial to what we doing.
I just feel like,
Most
yeah,
people,
that's right.
I mean, most people is like you said with the team. Most people have a problem even accepting a role.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
A lot of
Some
people do because they
do.
think you degrading them or whatever the fuck the case may be. I just like it. I mean, sometimes it's good when you make an outline.
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's me and you as a partner, like sometimes roles don't even need to be explained. It just falls.
'Cause we know.
It just falls.
Like, did y'all sit down and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this, you do that, or
Because
did
you
it
probably
just
do
fall
want to
into?
promote because you got
It
your
was
own
wrong.
business. I don't like dealing with people. For real.
Yeah.
So like I would post, do social media, but like
That's how my
talking,
wife is.
connecting with the people and going out and chit chatting,
Yeah, my
hugging,
wife,
shaking hands. That's not me.
She doesn't like to like. She's an introvert, so she would like stay in the crib. She like to, no offense to anybody, she loves people. Like when she's at work, she's a real vibe. I'm not even gonna lie.
Once it's
but
turned off, it's turned off.
It's turned
Like,
off.
I'm at work. I'm gonna say this, and hey, I'm the person who cook it, but when
Yeah.
it's time to go home. It's
yeah, like she'll come out and she'll speak and everything, but she puts more of her energy into the cooking.
And she should, because when she,
And you
it's
follow,
gotta be
you,
good.
you know that your role is to interact with the people,
Yeah,
talk,
and if
then-
that's all I gotta do, and I've had for 5 years, they said like, you've had the best customer service. I didn't have my homeboys tell me like, dude, you a whole nother dude when you in there.
Well, you're a rather calm person. I was just thinking, like, I would have been thinking, like,
Nah, I'm lit. Y'all gotta see me
is you,
outside.
because that's why I said, like, you are very calm. Like,
Right.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
know the lights.
if you would have told me the truth, I would have called my friend, bitch, this nigga told me.
But I get what bro doing too.
What
Though.
the
Bro
hell?
came on, not saying like trying to be extra professional, but he came out. This is what I'm doing. I get it. I seen he came in.
No,
with
fuck
the
that.
comedy
I
days.
seen him when I was at his stand buying a sucker. He was just like,
That's business.
out those ones right there. I'm like, nigga, this is weed we
This-
selling. You ain't effed up.
I get it. It's this business. When business on, business on. When business off, business off.
And it's like no matter whatever the product is, it's like and you have to take your product serious. Like the reason why I think Dumbo's went off so fast is because I took it serious so fast. And people when they said like, dang, how he get to get in the restaurant?
It did happen fast.
They
It
had
did.
it fast, and they like, well, how he get to do that? And it was just like I was paying my way. Like I was hustling, I was grinding. We was doing what we had to do. And like I said, like once we got our building, we put into that building and everything, and that's when we started getting the officials and stuff like that, like the health inspectors and stuff. And they wanted to come out and approve everything, and we were almost there. It was just a couple little slip-ups.
I think that, and this is just from somebody like before I heard your story or anything, just knowing the product and like y'all location and everything. I hope I don't offend nobody as far as you and your wife, but I just don't think y'all should have had that location. I hated that location, not because of the building or what y'all presented, but because of
So
the area.
Where was
It was on Atherton and Saginaw, right there in the Great Lakes Plaza, like right across the street from the caboose.
I don't
Yeah.
know on that
No,
side.
okay, so
See.
that's why I'm about to tell you where it's at. You remember, when you coming up Atherton, leaving from my house, you coming under the highway, right?
Mhm.
When you get to North Saginaw, that little pink little plaza that's right there before Randy
People
Wise.
tickle me pink. You
That's
see
where
my
it's
nails
at.
done.
Yeah, that's where it's at. If y'all could have been like, and it's like I don't want to say North Side, but that's where the motherfuckers is comfortable going. The people that
I don't just know nobody on that side of town.
See,
I
and-
don't be on that side of town. Like
See.
I do nothing over there.
And when I got the area, I knew all of that. I said, this area dead.
But you want to make your
But you
mind
had
is
to-
like gotta make people come to me. Like this,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not come over here? I'm here.
If I'm going where everybody else already at, and they got 10 businesses over there, and everybody already going to them, I need to go where ain't nobody else at. Where it's
Yeah,
all
I gotta
That's
give you
good.
claps.
That's a
I
good
gotta
thought.
give you
See,
claps.
and you know what? That's how I know you need other people, because in my mind I would have been saying, but they ain't selling what we selling.
Exactly.
So let's. But you right. Business. People think it's easy, like to get into a business and buy a business. I done saw so many girls around here get salons and they close, and I done saw a million niggas buy buildings, fix them up, and they empty.
Your
Because the
business
shit is
could-
not easy.
Your business could drain over one simple technicality.
Yeah.
One simple technicality. That's how
Yes.
you have to literally have all of your ducks in a row. Like there was times where we were literally hit with hurdles, and it's like, dang, what are we gonna do? But it never affected like the product or nothing like that. It was just different situations. Like I said, dealing with the health inspectors and stuff like that. Like with this building, we ended up opening. We opened for about 2 years. The first year we ended up opening because we had to get inspection codes and everything passed to get the kitchen.
That's the part a lot of people don't know.
Anything with running water,
and we didn't
come.
we didn't gutter the whole building out and made a kitchen. So now we gotta get approved for everything.
Everything for electricity,
I think that food. I haven't tried to start a lot of businesses, y'all, but I'm just saying. I think that food and like serving people is the hardest to start because of all of that. And I don't think people, because people try to cut corners and be like, "Well, I'm gonna just sell food out of my trailer." No, bitch. The health inspector's still coming to the trailer. You're serving people, so they're coming. You know what I'm saying? Like
people get sick.
Yeah, anything.
So with the one that our location on Saginaw, it jumped like it cranked, and we were only open on Sundays. Yeah, we only did the Sunday, and that's what really bugged everybody because
they gotta wait till Sunday.
Yeah, and that's with Flint like, who y'all think y'all is? Y'all can only open Sundays.
But they still
I think if Flint is, listen, I know,
it's a hit
again, I haven't went all around the world.
You got one time to show.
Yes, Flint is a hard fucking tough crowd.
And I challenged it.
It is. It's a tough crowd.
That's why it's like, with my business, I'm so confident with this business. I got a product, like he said, with hustling in the streets. You know how like when you just had that product and you already knew as soon as I pull up on the block, it's gone.
It's gone.
That's how you feel.
With Dumbo's is that I've never had a complaint. I've never had somebody say that's nasty.
I used the American Gangster Frank Lucas thing when he said this is a brand name.
Exactly.
Stamp.
It is.
That's it.
Whether it's the color or not, okay. Like the red shit I bought from Dog.
Let me just let y'all know. Then I posted my cake and I said, shout out to Dumbo's, right? This person inboxed me and said, where at? I said, he on the podcast. He said, oh shit, I was gonna pull up to wherever he was at right now.
You know what, man? Like I said, that's why I ain't been not being rude and not engaging as much, man, because I'm really listening to it because these are the type of stories I like to listen to. I go listen to other podcasts and things like that with stories like this because this is the real, like, the perseverance y'all had. We sticking with the plan. We might adapt, but we sticking to the plan. We see the end goal. That's where we going with it.
Yeah.
And I like how you found your own niche. I like how you said, I'm not about to go sit over here with everybody else that I'm here. Y'all gonna come to me because of the brand.
Yeah.
I like that it's the actual
medium.
It's the actual. I like that y'all grinded it out together and y'all actually made it together and y'all are successful together because it happens very not often. Like, seriously.
Yeah, we got, and I think that's why we got a lot of our supporters because once they seen it, they're like, oh snap, that's just them.
Yeah, people break up behind this shit and all type of stuff.
We would have people like, because we make everything fresh, and we would have a couple people, man, like, man, why does it take so long, man? I need more cooks back there. It's just my wife back there, man. Oh, that's your wife? Yeah. Oh, man, y'all good, man. Matter of fact, we go a tip. Y'all straight. So it's like they understand the story now. It's like, dang, it's just y'all too. And when people come in, man, this autograph, we had like this big autograph board.
I saw it.
Whole city, everybody and their mama signed that board. But I would see that, people wouldn't spread the word as far as on social media and stuff, but a lot of people was coming to Dumbo's. Once we did the DoorDash and everything, I'm like, our Sundays, I'm like, look, we don't even got to post. I'm like, and we clearing out 2,000 in one day. And only for one Sunday, I'm like, that's pretty good to only be open 4 hours.
Right.
4 or 5 hours, And that's a lot of funnel cakes and a lot of elephant ears and a lot of, it's a lot of talking. But once I got the whole process up and then I knew how serious it was, I'm like, if she's doing all of this and putting all her energy into the cooking, I gotta hold these customers down. I gotta make sure they entertain whatever they need. There's been times where customers came in, really trying to, I know Flint, I know my city. That's another thing with business. You can't go to a business, you can't move to a business, move your stuff to anywhere if you don't know the city. At least learn the city first.
Right.
Learn the people. Learn how the people are going to be. Like, the reason why I picked that location because I knew people were going to be like, okay, number one, who do they think they are to open on a Sunday in that area? I I knew people were gonna be like, okay, let me go. I gotta go see now. That's what was gonna make people want to see, because they want to challenge it now. They want to see, are they really laying like that?
Because they only open one day and they got a building. Like, who the fuck? I get it.
You know, I want to see, like, are they really, and when they come and like, oh, snap, they are.
I like the approach, man.
So I was gonna ask you another question, but one just popped up in my head because I used to eat elephant ears. Like that was the whole reason I went to the fucking thing, the festival, whatever the fuck it was. But I don't know what a elephant ear is. Is it literally just a flat donut?
So
Like-
elephant ear is consistent of dough. It's like, okay, you know, like when you roll out a pizza and you make a piece of dough. What if you just put that piece of dough, instead of putting it in the oven, what if you fried it?
Oh, okay. So it is fried in grease.
Yeah, it's fried in grease. Now funnel cake is made with batter, so it's more on the pancake side.
Is that the thing that I see you do like that?
Yeah. So yeah, one is made.
But is
with
the
batter.
actual funnel, is the actual shit that we put in the grease hot?
Mm-hmm.
I mean not hot. Is it sweet, the actual cake, or is it just the shit you put on the funnel cake is what make it sweet?
It's the stuff you put on it.
Okay.
It's the actual, like a bread yeast.
Okay.
See, and it's a history actually behind the whole funnel cake thing with it too. Funnel cakes and elephant ears around the Civil War time, they survived off of funnel cakes and stuff. Like this is one of the things that they gave the soldiers to eat. You know, and it wasn't a treat. This was like something that they literally ate. They didn't put nothing with it. Like
This was food.
Nothing.
Huh?
It's food.
So dough, they just eat dough.
You know, so yeah, this is something like that's been since the 1900s. Like this has been here forever. Yeah, like it's a lot of history with elephant ears and funnel cakes. But I wanted to bring it here though. I brought it to Michigan, and it's, to be honest with y'all, if y'all look it up on Google and stuff, we're number 1 in Michigan, like for funnel cakes. In Flint.
Oh shit, now.
Yeah, like
That's what's up. Yeah, go hit it with the G.
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
That's
like,
what's up.
and I didn't know that. And we went to the Guru review, and they said that we're number 1 in Michigan, like for this is the spot to go. And for
That's
Detroit
what's up.
to say that, they want us in Detroit. They want us in
That's
Great
what's
Lakes. Like, but we're
Have you ever thought of something like that? Like getting a little thing,
I got a
staying in
question.
Great Lakes or something?
Flint,
Flat the fuck out. Say it again.
Flint.
Period.
So I got a question for you, bro. So would you ever trust bringing somebody else in?
Oh yes. So what I'm doing is I'm right now I'm building a name. I'm building the brand and everything. I want to franchise it, and what I want to, because there's been too many people telling me, my homeboy, like, man, you need to bring that down here to Atlanta.
Right. You bring it down.
there.
You right. Okay.
It's only gonna be about 15 to 20,000. What I want to do is I want to make my own food trucks. I want to customize them and make them my own food trailers. I want to just buy the food trailers from Home Depot, gut them out,
And make them how you want to put your own handprint on it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then stamp them, and then basically finance them to the franchisee, learn how to be a franchiser,
So they won't have actual buildings. They will have
the truck.
the truck. Okay.
So they can go anywhere and everywhere. And all my job is to make sure the name is branded, make sure the name is out, make sure anywhere you pull up, they already know.
So can y'all do stuff like? Because I don't know how this works. Because I don't know how festivals and carnivals and shit work. Could y'all be at a carnival like as a vendor?
If
Yeah.
y'all have y'all truck and stuff,
If y'all had a truck and stuff, so you could like,
you gotta pay them a percentage.
you have to pay them a percentage.
Yeah,
of
it's
course.
just a vending spot.
It's just a business spot. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you know they had their own elephant ears. I don't know if they feel like y'all gonna outshine them.
Yeah,
You know,
see,
I don't know.
what we plan on doing with this, with franchising, I plan on providing all the like recipes, like not even just the recipes, we providing the batter, the dough, everything. So you really don't have to do anything, and we want to provide it every week. So you can get, say you got a truck and you want to go to the Chicago Taste Fest, and you like, man, okay, I need this. You can come back to me. I need this amount. I can get you right for the, Chicago.
This amount of food, you saying?
Yeah.
You gotta clarify because we used to
Yeah.
slanging dope on here. I'm just
Exactly.
playing. I'm just
Right.
playing.
I get what you're saying. I come to you, this is the inventory. I need this much for the inventory. You can
Okay.
set up,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
So once you do that, I come to you, and once you get that, and you get that friend, you can basically, I want them to be able to make the money and to be able to like, yeah, I did that with my homeboy business. Like,
That's what's up.
and I want to grow the name. Big John's, Little Caesars, that's our biggest influences. Like Little Caesars story is so dope. Like,
And you know what? I did not know that was only a Michigan thing.
Yeah.
And I swear I didn't. I'm
Little
like, what the fuck?
Caesars-
They ain't got Little Caesars everywhere.
yeah, Little Caesars was a wife and lesbian. And
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
and they started out with a building. He bought a building for like 5,000, and you know, they were selling slices, and then
They should have never took that
They should
shit
have
off.
never stopped.
they started selling only slices, and then it got bigger, and it got bigger, and it got bigger, and then before you knew it, they were investors in like baseball fields and Detroit, all time. Now it's a Little Caesars arena.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I think that y'all story is super dope, and I am really happy that you
Thank
came
you.
on our show.
Thank you.
I want to know, because the stage that you said you at right now is the same stage we in, actually, building a brand. So if you could give us any advice, even though we're slanging two different things, what would you tell us as far as stepping out here into this entrepreneurship and starting a business? Is this really a business? Yes, a
Yeah.
business.
Definitely. I would say every day promote your business. Like, you have to promote your business like you already are famous.
Oh, I am.
So if you already have that mind state, you're gonna promote your business anyway. Like every day I tell somebody about Dumbo's. Like, and this even on mistake. I don't even mean to do it. It could be something that's just, you know, but I'm just so wrapped up into it.
It's a habit now.
It's a habit now, like, or I'm gonna mention my wife's cooking or something she does.
So she can cook for real too at
Oh,
home. She's slanging real
Yeah.
meals. Okay.
So at,
Well,
our,
wifey,
at our new location, we have a new location, 3600 Door Highway, in the Door Mall.
30. That's coming back.
I'm bringing it back.
I'm happy you did that.
I'm doing that.
That's been in the news articles a lot this last 3 months.
I'm about to do that.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
about to do that.
The Dork Mall, 3600.
3600 South Door Highway.
Okay.
So that's another area like I looked at, and who helped us with that? The Flint Chambers, 100K Ideas. 100K Ideas are, I think it's an investment group with Deion Sanders. Yeah, they
I haven't heard of that.
Oh yeah, 100K Ideas. They came to Flint about a couple years ago, but they have been helping us. They gave us a few grants, and they've been believing in us. If it wasn't for 100K Ideas, I don't even think we would be where we are. Like, they are.
Shouts out to them.
Yeah.
Tell them to put 100K behind me. I'm gonna make it back.
I think I got a question off here.
Gotcha.
It's gonna make me. Let me write it down.
But
Okay.
as far as like with your brand, like just promoting it every day. Like every day I get up and I'm just saying something about it. It doesn't matter if it's on Facebook, Twitter, Clubhouse, even in public. Like, you gotta talk to people about it. Even people, it's folks I tell about my business and all different type of ethnics, and they're like, wait a minute, you sell funnel cakes?
You for sure don't look like we sell funnel cakes.
For real?
I'm thinking more like fed cakes. You know,
Yeah,
that's
type of
judgment.
shit.
I'm just
You know,
no,
like,
you don't look like
I
you sell
definitely
fucking
give off
funnel cakes.
I
so.
definitely give off clips and alcohol.
But that's
You give off Build a Bud workshop.
Yeah.
That's
But
what you
that's
give
but that's the idea of, because when people try to belittle you off your looks, and then when you get to talking to them, and then it's like they got to
Yes.
respect you, and they got to
Yes.
they got to listen to what the fuck
I didn't
you
walk
say.
in those rooms and when that product is presented, they're like, wait a minute, what? Oh, he's not selling what everybody else selling. He's selling something that can actually sell.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's your brand?
They instantly gonna be like, he must have some clothes or something. What he finna present?
Bro, I didn't look at bro like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no preconception of how he was looking.
Most
About
people,
the
most
white
people
tea
know.
people.
We talking about the white tea people, the people that you want to. Not saying that they're the only investors, but when you present, at the end of the day, this is what somebody told me. This is, I don't even know if this is sad or not. A motherfucker, a millionaire told me, a black millionaire. He said, if you ain't got no white partners, some shit you're not gonna be able to do. Cause no matter how much money you got, no matter how professional you sound, I'm not gonna accept this because he's not my color. So he has to have somebody to be like, you know what, Bob? Go in there and talk to them people and tell them, this is what you selling, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just don't accept, like she said earlier. They don't want us to be nowhere in life. But just like Jay-Z says, everything that y'all put out wouldn't even be what it is if it wasn't for our culture.
That's why they try to adapt to our.
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
That's why y'all adapting to us.
It just doesn't.
Hey, I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. That's somebody else part of the team. You
That's
gotta
why
build
we
a
need
team.
Bob sometimes.
Yeah, you
So
got,
I get it.
That's
People gotta have their roles for it.
That's another role. You have to build a team, man.
But once you start expecting that, because I feel like a lot of businesses do fall short because they feel like, just like he say, I am this brand, this is me. Some people egos get so fucking tripped up to where they can't even rationalize that you need this person. You gotta need somebody. You can't do this shit by yourself. And once you understand that you're gonna need Bob or whoever the fuck it is to get you into these certain rooms,
right.
shit will run smoothly. But you got some people who think, I got money, I got this, I can buy this, but it's leading you
like,
nowhere with that attitude.
Yeah,
Right.
like prime example, like being on a podcast. Like we got a grand opening next week. I said I'm going to try to be on as many podcasts as I can this week and try to get as many interviews as I can with whoever that are willing to accept my time and willing to accept my energy. I'm gonna come in and I'm give them a good vibe, and it happened, But it's stuff like this, like you have to look at. A lot of people wouldn't even do this type of stuff because they will look at it like I'm begging. And a couple times they get a few no's, which I did. I got a few no's. I got a lot of people telling me like, well, no, well, we don't want y'all on here. On the outside looking in, it probably will look like, dang, a lot, who wouldn't want to interview y'all? But it's a lot of turn downs. And that's cool. But it makes me respect y'all when y'all tell me I can come in and, of course I'm gonna bring y'all something.
Well, it also makes us respect you and appreciate you because you got to know a lot of people look at us and just be like, "Come on, y'all podcast for what?" You know what I'm saying? Like, who finna hear y'all? Who finna?
Yeah.
So it goes hand in hand.
But see, I look at it like, look at the platforms, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm looking at the outlets versus someone else's outlet. If you're on Facebook, that's cool, but we don't know who they listening. We don't know who's on there.
Exactly.
So, like I just said earlier, you gotta know what to pick.
Well, we got picked.
So it's just like like I said, I appreciate you guys for letting me come in.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get high and eat.
I know. I was thinking like I want to eat my cookie.
The cookie. I bet the cookie. The cookie.
Because you said
it's
what? A bruschetta.
A biscotti.
It's a biscuit, but they try to.
We're gonna flip the
French.
word.
It's a biscuit.
I ain't even gonna tell y'all what she said for Dumbos, but
Bitch whip.
No.
It's a bitch whip.
Why is you coming so fast with it? Why are you like that?
I don't know.
Look, why I was just gonna say, well, you ain't got nothing you wanna ask us.
What is it? What she said?
Biscotti.
A biscotti.
I don't know if I'm saying. Nah, you got me saying it wrong. I don't even know if it's that.
It's a I was gonna say bruschetta, and I know that ain't it because that's tomatoes and stuff.
Look, it's the cookies that be on the airplane.
I know, but it's a biscuit.
Listen, when I open this motherfucker up, it smells so good, dog. I can't wait to eat this damn cake.
Try it, man. The reactions.
It's soft.
It's so good.
The
So
reactions.
we supposed to be getting out some footage of that.
The cake is the shit.
Let me get that.
I mean, the cookie. The cookie. I got.
They teasing me.
It's
No.
It's supposed to be with the coffee, and I'm not a coffee person.
It tastes like maple. It's giving a little maple cookie a little bit, but
No, it's giving a little coffee. I'm tasting coffee. What's in it?
She has to let y'all know. That's one thing.
Wifey, we calling you out. Where
So-
do you
A little
at?
coffee.
So she's doing her own recipe book. It's
Okay.
dropping, and she's also now her recipe book is going to be live podcast.
Ooh,
Yeah. So
That's good.
she's going to be different with her. She's going to.
I like that idea. I remember.
So yeah, I had, it's just stuff I try to shoot her with different ideas. Like, hey, this was gonna take you to the next level. Like, it's one thing it is, but she wants to show it off now. Like, it's one thing to try it now. Everybody loves it.
What is it like, Rob?
Tastes like coffee at the end of the week.
Y'all keep trying that cookie. Try that cake.
I want to be high when I try the cake.
Man, when you try that cake,
Cause look, I know the caramel gonna be so good. That's why I'm really just.
look,
Go ahead,
there
Rob.
it
Let's see,
go.
Rob.
There it go. There it go. First
Get it,
reaction
Rob.
is everything.
Is it moist?
The cookie's soft.
The cookie's soft and good, so I know. Let me go and get me one of them too first. I'm gonna be so mad. You're gonna be calling me. Give me another one.
It is. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt, that's it.
I want a blunt, first of all, and some milk or some ice cream.
Yep. I was just finna suggest that.
That's why I said some milk. I can't
Yeah.
get no cake.
Okay.
A pound cake without
That's
milk.
it.
Okay, Don, you ain't getting no Dumbos today. I got some.
That's it.
Cause Don was doing that invite.
Shout out to Wifey, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking with this for sure.
Now,
was good.
those are her pound cake. Now, you can get those pound cakes. You can pre-order those pound cakes. It's a 24-hour turnaround. They're only $50 whole pound cakes. But she does that on the side. But we're gonna have those at Dumbo's too. She is also gonna start making regular food. I've been on here and I ain't even shouted out my other business partners. Like he says, you can't do this without a team. Smoking J's. Smoking J's, we have collaborated with Smoking J's. They are a restaurant that are in the Dordt Mall as well. We have collab with them, and they provide barbecue, all different types
It
of
sounds
soul
like
food.
Smoking Jack.
Yeah, like they provide, and they've been open almost 10 years, so they've already been established and stuff. But they're older wife and husband, and they are family based. And come to find out, we didn't even know we were family. So everything is working out. You know, our collaboration is working out together. They also opened up a banquet center that's next door to the restaurant. So we're working on that too as well. The banquet center will be for like open houses and stuff, all different type of events. We just wanted it somewhere else for a different location, and it's on the south end. There's nothing on the south end, nothing at the Dordt Mall, you know? And a lot of people don't even know it's a salon, it's a barber shop.
Yes, I know it's a lot.
Like,
I know it's a salon. It's a salon over there. I
Yeah.
know.
You know what? It's crazy that that they building the Dordt Mall back up, because I was just saying this last summer. I kept saying, like, you know, because it's a lot of black business around here, boutiques and people that's selling food and stuff. I'm like, man, why they won't just go cut into the Cortland owners? Like, man, we finna come out here, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing but space. Like,
that was one of
so
my
the Dordt
ideas.
Mall is
The
saying
Cortland,
because the Cortland, I'm like, why?
Dordt Mall, and what's that one with Kmart used to be at? That's a big,
Yeah, a big plaza.
But it was like, it's a challenge. People are scared of that challenge.
I think they scared to be, and I also think that they scared to all be in the same place. But at the end of the day, it don't matter if you sell clothes and you sell clothes and you sell clothes. When we go in Kroger, how many brands of bread on there?
I mean,
A
a lot of
shitload.
people, when I told a lot of people where we were at, they were like, why are you there though? They're like, don't nobody be there. I'm like, that's the point.
I don't think it's
Because
necessarily
now you know
nobody
that they
be there.
come-
Like,
it ain't
I
nothing
just
there.
know it's really nothing there, which is okay, because once you start putting stuff there, you build stuff
Is
up.
the big fish
But
still
it's
out there?
like, but I just don't be on that side of town. Like, I literally just don't be on that side of town.
Now,
for
what if you have
nothing.
a reason?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if
You know, we gotta
you
get
do.
you
That's
gotta,
the thing. You gotta build this stuff up. Like, I don't even
Yeah.
know nobody who live over there for me to just be like, oh,
I live over
while
there.
I'm
That
on
means
that
the fish
side
don't
of
never
town,
come see me.
while I'm on that side of town, I might as well grab a funnel cake. Oh, it's Tuesday. Fucking over
I know
there.
exactly what you mean though, because no, I know exactly what you mean, because it is some places I don't give a fuck where they at on the side of which side they on. You be like, I'm going to get that motherfucker today.
It's
I'm
brand
going
name, it's
to
the
get
brand
that.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
and then you just seen once you tried it. So if I just sold that brand to you, I've been selling this brand to y'all for like 40 minutes. Now I just tried it.
And we like,
Think I can sell it?
yeah.
See?
I like the cookie is good as fuck.
So
Just the
look, I
cookie.
just challenged you. So now, as far as a customer,
I will come to the Dordt Mall from Beecher to.
I mean, I would come.
And like I said, man, the biggest thing about it, what I seen, like I've been listening, bro, it's a niche. Where else can I get this at?
Right.
Especially
That's what
if
it be.
you eat.
That's what it
Especially
be.
if that's the type of
Because
stuff you eat.
I go all the way out to fucking Grand Blanc for Cinnamon because you know
can't
the
get
only
nowhere.
other place you get
Shout
is in the
out
mall.
Cinnamon.
If the mall closed, then
Or
I can't get it nowhere.
The farmer's market.
Yeah, but
the
and that's
farmer's
only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's like, bitch, you gonna make me come all the way to Grand Blanc and get a fucking pecan caramel cinnamon, and I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you
I
go,
feel
you
you.
travel for what you
Yeah.
want. You go for what you
I
want.
go all the way to Donna's Donuts.
Oh, you know,
See,
I go all the way to
I-
Ohio for Krispy Kreme.
Nah, man, it's brand. That's what it is. It's a brand. Once you build your brand the right way and you keep up with that, that's it. That's the whole point of building. This
Like,
speaks
you
for
can't-
itself.
It speaks for itself, and you have to have. I guess I want to say like good customer skills, like
Yeah,
because
great
once people,
customer
because once
service.
people fuck with you, like even if you fuck up on they order,
Yeah.
they fuck with you. Like you made it. you adjusted it. I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna do this. But when you get some people who feel like, oh, like fuck you basically, then that's when you get like, oh, black people don't support black people. It's like, no, your customer service skills is shitty as shit.
Yeah,
like,
and it's
I ain't not fucking with you because you're black. Like some people
and that's
just
that high horse.
yeah.
And when you own that high horse, you need to control it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always tell my team. Like my team always tells me as well. Like when we on that high horse, stay humble.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter how far we get. It don't matter what we do. It don't matter how we do it. Stay humble. Like we went from a takeout restaurant. Now we are in a sit down restaurant that sits 50 people. You know, and we did all of this within 5 years. And at first we were partnering with Chicken Express. You know, so it's a lot of progression within it. And now
There go that word. It's a lot of what?
Progression.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of progression. So with me trying to franchise it, that's my next goal for progression, to get Dumbos everywhere.
Your character holds everything.
I think that
Because once the person here, you franchise with this one, how much of a good person you are, and that travels. Cause you don't think these motherfuckers, they be calling. Oh, I see you've been teamed up with him. How is he as a business partner?
Right, because just because you don't know me, I probably don't even know Sonny. Ain't never heard of Dumbos. But when I see Courtney get one, I'm a businesswoman, so I'm gonna be like, well, tell me about it. So
And
you
then,
actually
just
correct.
because I'm probably in a contract with you for the next 6-7 months or whatever the case like that, when Misty called and be like, how is it? I can't wait to get out this motherfucker, or
Right,
I'm
you just never
gonna
know.
renew this shit. He a hundred. He a good person. He a good man, or whatever like that.
And then it make it easier
Yeah.
for you to want to do business. But
Mhm.
we gotta set this. Black people, we not setting the tone.
Nope.
We ain't
You're
setting
absolutely
the tone. What black brands do? The black brands that we find out, we don't even be knowing that they was black owned.
Mhm.
By
Right,
the time we know that they was black owned, the people that ended up making them would pass away.
exactly.
Like-
Or they done sold it.
Yeah.
Well, do y'all know?
So-
Have y'all heard about the website where everything on there is black owned? I don't know the name of the website, but they say it's a website that has multiple things
I
on
think
there, from
Charlamagne
body
promotes that.
care,
I think
from
Charlamagne promotes that.
You know what? That's crazy because we talking about that. Shout out to them too because you got the Black Effect. That's what the podcast we went to, and that's what
okay, yeah.
Black Effect. Back in the day, in the late '80s, early '90s, you watch shows like Martin, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Different Worlds. If you ever used to watch them, they had the HBCU hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a black stamp. I always said what I thought would be a dope idea. It's just like how you have other stamps on things. Just have a logo. I don't know who would be the person that would come up with the organization or the company rather. But if you're a black-owned business, you got a stamp, and this stamp will let you know.
It's black.
It's a black owned.
Oh,
I always thought. I've been thinking about that, man, for like 10 years. I always said that'd be dope. Just like you got.
Well, see, you know what? I just saw somebody that said, "Stop thinking about it and do it."
I mean, listen, I gotta.
We be
figure
our
out-
own holder.
No, you gotta figure out the way to get into it. But I always thought about that. That's dope. Like you have
I
that
never
part of it.
heard Charlamagne say that because he said he only buy like black people clothes. I done heard him a million times on his show saying like everything he have on is something with black.
And I don't never see him in like Gucci and Louis.
Like,
I don't see him in none of that
say, like,
shit.
it's some type of black person that he has on.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't gonna go too deep into the rabbit hole because we're getting towards the end of the episode. But this is the truth. Like I always said, like you gotta support your own. I like just here go my thing. I go buy a black hoodie. This is what I might go buy a hoodie by a white man, but I'm gonna support mine still. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we don't. I feel what bro said. We're not taking advantage of us.
Mhm.
We letting others take advantage of us. And it's been
Exactly.
going on for shit since we got over to this moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question. It's really not. It's really don't want to be negative with the shit or whatever like that. But it's like, okay, when you do business with a black person versus white, whoever, all these bigger designs that's out here, we are quick to say like if we did go get a like a Grandma Hollis bag, that's black, or what's the other girl that's in
Telfire.
Yeah,
Telfire.
they're black. Say like if they fucked us up over there like that. Oh, we make toast, we make all different type of shit. We snap it down. I'm not buying nothing from them again. Let Louis or whoever, Steve, I'm gonna say Steve Madden or something like that. They fuck up a bag or they done fucked up something. We don't
We
go
don't
make
do that.
toast and don't shop with them. Don't do nothing with them. We go in their store. Let them. The sales associates don't speak to us. We don't get on social media. We like,
Listen.
don't come back in this store.
Prime
Steve
example.
Madden didn't do this. And,
Prime
or
example,
whatever.
when we had cut ties with Chicken Express because there was some situations that happened there, and there were racial issues. Not saying that he is racist, but they were like a couple people felt like they were mistreated because of their skin color. So, you know, I'm not saying that's why we cut ways, but that was part of the ways like we can't be associated with stuff like that because at the end of the day, we show love to everybody.
But that's like your brand still.
Yeah.
That's your house.
So it's like, if you being mean to somebody in my house, we being mean to somebody in the house.
It's affect the brand.
It affects the brand. So it's like, we have to get our own.
Y'all gotta control the narrative.
Yeah, basically, and with Dumbos, man, we want everybody. There's no color on Dumbos. Like everybody can love Dumbos. I don't want people to think that it's like, oh, that's only for black people. That's just a black owned thing.
You know,
It's like,
you know what I
it's
think.
way bigger than that.
You saying that made me. I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like our race is the most caring and most giving race because you ain't gonna. I hate to say it. You ain't gonna hear no white person say that. Like, I don't want this to just be for white people.
Yeah,
I want it to be for everybody, black people and all. But we be feeling like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when we do stuff that they be like, look at us trying to be like a. We don't say that when the white girls get their hair braided, when they get the booty and shit. We might say it in some joke, but we really don't give a fuck. We don't take it like that.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna never say that they don't want something that they want something to be for everybody. I respect black people so much.
But I wonder, like, how we get tormented, treated bad.
We get dogs so bad, and we the most.
We want everybody. Like, I want everybody to have my brand. I want everybody to eat my food. Like,
You got motherfuckers like Tommy saying he don't want black people to wear his shit. We don't say that. Nigga, buy it. You don't buy it. Wear it.
It's a topic for another show.
I mean, we know that.
We know, but it's just crazy.
Just a quick question, like how he just said he wanted to be. It's not specific, like only black people. Like, you got white people who sit here and say, like, only white people eat these type of snacks. Everybody eats them type of snacks. When you go to the carnival, everybody all over come to the carnival and get funnel cakes. Like, that's all you know is
And
funnel
that's
cakes
what
and elephant ears and all that different
I
stuff.
got that from a lot of people too. Like, yeah, like, you know how many of these folks love this and how many of these folks, and I'm like, that's not really why I did it because of the skin color or who would love it or nothing like that. I really just did it because it's good. Like, it's good.
It's
Because
not dumb.
Because honestly,
It's not dumb.
if we're thinking about it, black people, I wouldn't even have thought if we gonna think about it like that. I wouldn't even thought it was a black people thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't eat.
So I wouldn't have thought you
funnel
would have did it
cakes
for the
or
culture.
anything,
You know?
but that's only me.
You know, so it's like when you present that and now it's like, okay, now we can think of it as a farther scale now I can take this in other rooms now I can present this now because now it ain't they're not classifying this with somebody
You
or
can
something.
pigeonhole yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I said when you first said it to me, you broke it down. So I was so all ears. I'm like,
You don't want to put yourself in a box.
yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you did with it. I said you found your niche and you found the niche that can serve anybody. It ain't got to be just toward this person. You know what I'm saying? So,
And you might change people's perspective on it.
Yeah,
Whatever the
that was
case may
dope.
be.
So man, again, give us all the places we can go grab.
So, 3600 Door Highway in the Door Mall. We're going to be there Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 to 8. Starting next Wednesday is our grand opening from 2 to 8. We have a special invite list. You guys will get inbox.
I mean, appreciate that.
And it's on Monday.
Wednesday.
We got our first motherfucking special invite. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, dog. Because I keep saying that.
I don't do the universe thing, but that's my co-host. They love the universe.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I'm
we do.
gonna give them a shout out right now. It's crazy because next Wednesday.
Is when it's
no. Is it? It's Thursday, ain't it?
Wednesday.
we
No, it's Thursday. It is
Yeah,
Thursday.
but it's still.
It's still we started on
I
Wednesday.
said it because that's when I was get out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's still your birthday.
We going. I'm just excited we got a motherfucking special invite. I keep telling these motherfuckers, we is the Flint Podcast.
Yes.
We are the Flint Podcast. We should be on special invites. I don't give a fuck listening parties. We need to be there.
Yes,
I mean,
most definitely, because the whole setup is dope. The whole setup is dope, and I feel like we do not give our people their flowers, man.
No.
We don't.
They give it when it's beneficial to them.
No.
Like, it is so whack, man.
It is.
It is so whack. You will see your home, like a person that you literally was next door to. You will see that person struggling. You'll see their parents struggling. You'll see them, and then you'll see them prevail, and you'll see them, and you've seen that.
And you talk, and not you per se, but a motherfucker talked about them while they was going down. Like, they fucked up over there.
listen,
But when they come up, don't nobody say shit.
I'm gonna use as envious. I'm gonna use something back to what we just saying. You know what I'm saying? Now not going far down that rabbit hole, but like I use shouts out to my man Ray Tyler. It's
Mhm.
cool dude.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna
shout
say
out
that.
to Ray
Cool
Tyler.
dude. Now I still work there. GPRC is not Genesee County Juvenile Justice Center, but that's on Pasadena.
Yeah.
His spot on Pearson Road. We between Jennings and Linden. His spot was between Linden and Jenny Sue. So I used to go there right before I went to work. And on Sundays, we leave out and I go get the orders and go get it.
Yeah.
Now, have I been there before and like they fucked up an order or it took too long? Yeah. There's nowhere and anywhere where I ever brought that up to somebody or I went and faced
Like,
it.
Because
Why?
how many times
Why?
McDonald's done fucked up
Yeah,
your order,
exactly.
or your
I
fries
don't even
cold
do
as
it.
fuck,
I wouldn't even
and
do
you
it.
go back.
And that's just me by nature. I wouldn't even do it for like a McDonald's. Now, maybe I wouldn't put that out there, but if I found a bug or some shit, I might
Yeah,
tell
I
somebody
think
something
not
like
putting
that.
that
But
out
I'm not putting it on Facebook and on shit like that. For me, listen, man, you fucked up. I'll let people know what I said, but I'm not here to tear anybody down.
Right.
People thrive in being negative and tearing shit down, and that's why
you
they want to
know
give
why?
people their
'Cause
flowers.
people get more reactions from that. People
Yeah.
get more clout
Because
from that.
as a-
And like, yeah, I don't
You
know.
supposed to. If I got some shit, when I have something wrong, it like we're speaking about, when Prime first dropped, again, shout out to Ray Tyler, everybody had their negative shit to say, right? This is a black man trying to do something for the community, have us somewhere to go, you know what I'm saying, as adults.
And
Why wouldn't you pull him to the side?
a restaurant before?
But why wouldn't you pull him to the side and say, you know what, Ray? This, and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a customer, but this just me giving you my opinion. Instead of going on Facebook and saying what they saying about it. I don't agree with that. I don't like it.
If you put
You know what I'm
any
saying?
of us in his shoes, he ain't never ran no restaurant before. He been a club promoter. This is
Exactly.
a whole nother lane that he's
I'm like,
in.
y'all acting like this man is the chef. And
Exactly.
when I set up and I looked at his role and versus my wife's role and versus, I'm like, everybody got a role. I'm like, that's not even his role that y'all complaining
Complaining
about.
about.
Exactly.
He's
But
the
you know what I'm
owner.
saying?
His job is to get the people there and make
Yeah.
sure y'all having a good
Now,
time.
Exactly.
granted, if it's too packed in here, which is happy, I'm happy that this motherfucker is packed out. But baby,
Like,
it's slow back there.
Like,
Right.
and we trying to work. We got two
Yeah.
chefs back
And
there.
that's black people. We are fucked up because that would have been the white tea people. We would have had all the understanding in the world. This is a great.
She-
She the only waitress working today.
She's the only.
We wouldn't have said shit.
But black people, it's like he knew this motherfucker was gonna be jumping. He knew this. I could have went here and I could
listen.
have went there, and they still won't leave.
And-
They will stay to complain.
And like I said, how I said that I went there every Sunday. A lot of time I would tell every time I said, "Hey, baby girl, woo." I would tell them that, and then I roll out and wouldn't do it in no rude way, snotty way, woo, and they'd come back and say me thank you.
Mhm.
But again, I'm not that type of person that sit back and wanna
But when
be
you
negative.
know shit like that is happening because this is the first time this man
Yeah,
has
give
ran
him
a
a slack.
restaurant.
Yeah.
I know I'm not finna go there hungry as hell. That's for starters. I'm gonna probably eat a little something. I'm going there to have some drinks and chill and order food because I know my food might take longer.
I'm gonna say this, and this is true, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm very thankful that bro doing what he doing. I see even the vision when he said it. I seen the gleam in his eyes, the smirk when he was talking about the door mall. I seen it, and I could already catch where he was coming with the vision. When he told me about what was it, Smoking Jays,
Yeah.
I could see the vision where he coming out with it already. It's a team, it's a network of people. Gotta go, and this is my thing. When I say I love Flint, I love Flint. Anytime I see somebody doing anything, and as long as it's positive, I'm with it, man. Build it up, cause they'll come.
Yeah,
But
they
you
will.
gotta make it. But
You
I can't
gotta
tear.
make it.
You gotta make it. I can't tear my man's down. I can't tell my brother. When I say I don't use the word, but I look at every best brother, this sister. I really do feel like that. As long as you're doing positive shit. When you go negative, that's when I'll be like, yeah, I don't fuck with you. I ain't got shit to say bad about you, but I ain't fucking with you. We gotta build our city up on our own.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
for
we
sure.
gotta help it. Like
Help build
how,
it.
like
Because
how
you
y'all
gotta
put me
support
on
for
the
me.
show.
You gotta support for to keep me going.
Yeah, like how we have to build each other up, man. Like if you see, okay, I look at it like this. If some people came in and bought Dumbo's today, they bought the whole brand. They just wanted the whole brand. They wanted to take off and make it in restaurants instead of modeling. I might do some like come back to y'all and buy y'all a whole radio station just for having me on the show.
That's love.
You know, but it's that type of stuff. Like people will be like, "Why did he do that?" And it's like, y'all don't understand.
Saying where it came from.
Like it's the genuine. Like you have to give people their flowers while they're there. You have a like shout out to Ray. Like once again, there was a man that made history. What other black person in Flint remade Applebee's?
Right.
I'll wait.
None. That's why I used to be. Man, I used to, like I said, man, it was one of my. I used to go there all the time. But that's me, and I wish more people had that type of mindset. Like, hey, this is our city. When you say you got pride in Flint, show it. That's how you show the pride.
You know what? They act like I know we finna wrap it up, but it's because you gotta understand that people see the fucked up city. You know what I'm saying? They see people getting killed every day, so they don't want to. Black people are the only people that shy away from their community when it go down. Instead of saying, you know what, let's build it up, let's build it up. They shy away from it, like just like
they
you
run away
said
from
earlier. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. Like at the end of the day, we don't come up off our porch and just get shot in the neck every day. Like people act like when we come outside, we just in war. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Flint is a dope ass city, and it could be even better. It's going to be even better, but it has to start somewhere.
No, it's again. That's where I come with it. When I say that, I said, man, build it up. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna wrap it up. The dollar in other communities circulate. It never leaves the community. It keeps circulating.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that as a people.
Right.
Keep that dollar circulating. It's gonna keep. I done went to other cities and seen how it is. A small town. They all know each other. Like he was just saying with smokers. They all know. I might have the hardware shop. He might have an auto mechanic shop. This is the local market. This might be the tire shop. They all know the dollars circulate in this motherfucker. They even go against keeping Walmarts. They try to keep Walmarts farther away from the city and stuff. Circulated around.
Well, we getting a grocery store. It's a grocery store being built right now on Pearson and Clio Road.
Yeah,
We're gonna see. I hope that our people support it. It's black owned. I want to see how good it do.
I just feel like
Because we complain about Landmark charging us a lot of shit, so we'll see.
It's about greed and jealousy. Because if we all in the mall with each other, you got some people who would know, like, okay, my baby likes snacks or whatever. Why won't I go to you and buy these cakes and shit, but I really go give it to somebody else because I don't want you to be having more money than me. Like,
Right.
It's all about
people do that.
people count people pockets. Like,
And then, but I feel like you can beat all of that. Like you really can beat all of those odds. I thought about this is all the stuff that I gotta deal with in business. All of the stuff that y'all talking about. Only way you can beat all of those odds is with love.
Oh, I love you too, Sonny.
That's it.
Damn.
That was powerful, right?
It was. No, because because we ain't gonna get into it, but you already know that they say that that's the basis of everything. That's why the Bible speaks so much about love. So,
like,
you know.
it takes so much.
It takes so much
energy
of
to
it.
like
it all
hate
coincides.
and be
No,
mean
definitely.
and try giving in and see how easy it is. And you be like, dang. That was a waste.
Yeah,
It
like being
feel
mad
like a
at
relief.
somebody,
it's
it's too much.
It's draining.
Yeah, you know,
It's
but
draining. Whatever they live in their damn life, and you up here holding a grudge and mad and wondering.
I done had customers come in and hey man, y'all done made the wrong one, man. Alright, well we finna give you that one on the house, so we're just gonna go make you another one on the house. That
They
was
change
my
their
mistake.
whole perspective.
They're like, oh, snap, I ain't think you.
They want you to cuss them out, or what the hell you order, or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
they wanted me to give them a bad type of. They wanted me to say like, well, no, y'all are arguing with them or not. I'm not finna do none of that. You right. The customer's always right, even if you were wrong. Today you right because you came in Dumbo's. You spent your money.
Flat out. I like this as a bit. Well,
Where can we find you at on social media?
DUMBOES.
Dumb hoes with a B.
Yeah. What? It's
not. It's dumb.
It's
my
really.
co-host.
I mean, that's how you.
It is because that is how
That
you write
is
it.
how you
It's
write it,
dumb
but-
hoes with a B. DUMBOES. Y'all go follow my mans and go check them out.
Yeah.
And wifey, if you listening, text her so she know it's real.
Yeah.
Can you make pecan caramel? Cause I ain't gotta go to Cinnamons. The fuck? I can come to Dumbo's. I just want to pecan caramel Cinnabon. And y'all can catch me on all social media
No,
platforms.
he got another one, right?
Oh, you
It's
got
dumb
another
hoes and Dumbo.
Dumbo's
and
quick.
the other one.
Build-a-bill workshop.
No, it's another one too, right?
Mm.
Elephant ears, something.
No,
Dumbo's.
Dumbo's
Dumbo's
Elephant
ears
Ears.
and funnel cakes.
Yeah, but I just tagged two of them. They were two different.
Oh
ones.
yeah, it's a business page and it's our Facebook. See,
Oh,
so
okay.
this is how big it was. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, our Facebook.
As long as
page.
you're in dumb hoes, you'll get there. DUMBOES.
Yeah, our,
The H is silent.
either one. But
There you go, man. I appreciate you
Okay.
coming on too.
I
Miss, where can we
appreciate it,
catch you at?
At Just Misty on all social media platforms. That's JUSMYSTIE. Y'all already know what's up on Facebook. It's Just Misty Summers. Tap in.
Courtney Lynn, where we catch you at?
Courtney Dixon on Facebook, Courtney Milan on IG, KRTNEE on Snapchat, and Courtney Dixon 1 on TikTok.
When we gonna work on that, Rob? What? Consolidating all her
We
shit.
need to, as soon as she ready. You know,
Okay.
as soon as she ready. You catch me, Bobby Frost, on Bobby Frost Media on all social media. Check us out on the YouTube page. You can go to the Transparency and the Bobby Frost Media YouTube page. Come check us out.
Okay,
I'm
well,
about
can
to
we
get
have a
my
moment of
dogs.
silence for your Dr. Dick Quill that's not no longer
Yeah, we can.
moment of silence because Dr. Dick Quill is no longer his Snapchat.
Yeah, I had to get rid of that. I tried hard and it
Now he really wild and born.
Yeah.
Chatty.
I'm glad. Hey, I can't walk up to everybody and tell them, hey man, go check me out on Dr. Dick.
Well, not when your dick's so little. I mean, I understand. I'm just playing y'all because I forgot that thing we fucking Rob. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't know what that little motherfucker hitting like.
You still
I don't know.
referencing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You still referencing it.
I let her go with it.
I
man.
don't know. I am not fucking Rob. That's that on that. I've never seen his Peter or anything.
Man.
He's light skinned. They know that.
Wait a minute.
I don't fuck with light skinned.
See,
Whoa.
they got it. They got
I
it.
told, look, we had this conversation a long time ago. Like, what does that mean?
Somebody like
You're light skinned.
That
What does
means
that
that
mean?
That's what it
That
is.
means
Light skin has different
They
ways
act
from a dark
different.
skin.
you really blow
That's
me the
like
way
me
you
saying blacker the berry, sweeter the juice, and looking at her.
You can.
Oh, I
If
love
that's
it.
your prerogative,
Yeah.
then you can.
But see,
I don't
why
like
would I
light-skinned
say
bitches.
that? That's like weird to say though. Like,
Well, you know we the only race that's racist within our race.
yeah, like that's weird to say. Like,
Because if you acting Drake-ish,
Right. It's two different types of light skin.
Drake ain't us. Drake,
Drake,
put that on the floor.
yes,
Drake ain't
yes,
us.
he is, y'all. Y'all do so much stuff like
you
Drake.
might be the what's the
The darker version
No,
of Drake?
you got Drake light skin.
Or you got
and
Kevin
got.
Gates.
I was thinking more so like the rough looking light skin, like
Huh?
Who light skin and rough?
Ice Tea.
Yeah, man, we're gonna go and get up out of here.
Who said Ice T?
Yes.
Them the choices.
We couldn't get.
Them the fucking choices. Ice T and Drake.
We couldn't get Dog from McGraw Ave. We couldn't get.
What about the light
We couldn't get if
Listen.
I could. Never
If-
mind.
We
What's
know
up
about
at
the
this
part. We
point?
know Missy been hurt by somebody light skinned
Somebody
way
did
back
that.
when,
I
and she
already
can't
did. We don't
let
know.
it go.
Ice T though. That's the
Ice-T,
only light
come
skin
on,
motherfucker you
colors,
thought about.
colors,
Wow.
colors. Come on,
Hold on.
man.
Dum, 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 dum,
Dude,
dum.
Well, the only other light skin that's rough looking is the crazy man that dropped the dog in the Four Color Girls. Don't nobody want to be him.
Oh man, fuck! I almost forgot about that because the conversation's so good. What y'all vibing to, man? I'll go first. What I've been vibing to, listening to, man, I've really been checking out. It's an old album. I'm back in my grind mode. I listen to Philadelphia Freeway. It's old, you know what I'm saying? That's my
Which
shit.
one's the first one?
Yep, that's my shit.
First of all, you younger than us and you do not even know what he's talking about because I don't even know.
Look,
You ain't listen to Freeway?
Oh, real the freeway? I thought.
State
Oh, the
Property.
regular freeway.
Yeah, State
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
You know when State
I'm like,
Property had that run, man.
Listen, I'm like, who the fuck?
Philadelphia Freeway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, State Property
Louise.
had that run.
My bad.
What you been listening to, Courtney?
Not really
Fuck
that.
Courtney.
I've been on mix. Like my shit, I just let shit play.
Okay.
I just been I haven't had like I'm just literally getting out of Boosie and Webby. I've been on Boosie and Webby for like almost 3 weeks now.
Man, she had me in the car one weekend. I'm talking
I
about.
literally that's why I
vibing.
just said if was the fifth because I was listening to fucking Webby and them and shit. Like I just
I'm talking about old school, like distant lover Boosie.
That was
I was in the car high as hell, like bitch,
blowing on some purple just to ease my mind. That was the shit.
But then, like the other day, I was in the car with my kids, and I was just so turned. I was listening to cartoons. That is my shit. Like, ain't took a pill or nothing, but cartoons was my shit. Like, and if I need to run that back.
You need to
Check it out.
I
What
need
you
to take
been
a
on
pill
for?
and listen to
Take a pill
cartoons.
and run it back. Cause I be listening to that when he was saying about the lockjaw, what's the little black dude name?
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. I didn't understand that
Fresh
until after I took
Fresh
it.
Montana.
Until I took a pill. Then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
My jaws is locked again. Okay, now I know. Run the song back.
What you been listening to, just Miss?
I've been listening to DMX.
Oh, shit.
I'm talking about old yeah.
Like, and then there was
Okay,
X,
I-
or
listen.
like,
I was riding down the
dark
street.
and hell is hot.
or then
Listen,
there
I was
was
riding down the street listening to Rough Riders anthem.
That's it's dark. Hell
When
is
I
hot.
tell you, the person next to me probably was like, "What the fuck?" I was in that bitch. You hear me?
Listen, I ain't been in the car listening.
I was
in
a
the
rough
gym,
rider.
In the gym, I listen to him almost every day.
I wanted a bike because of them Rough Riders. I knew I was gonna be a bad bitch.
I was the illest pit bull in a skirt. Okay?
She wanted to be Eve.
You hear me?
Barking.
I was
Eve was a
Yeah.
blind ass bitch. I just wanted to be the nigga.
Nah, Eve was rough.
Eve was hard.
Different rough.
Eve was
was
different.
rough.
Yeah, she had bars, something serious.
I gotta ask our guest, man, what you been vibing to, man?
Babyface E. He just
Ooh,
dropped
shout
it.
out to the city.
Let me
Okay.
check that out.
Okay.
Download that shit.
I'm gonna check that out. I ain't got a chance to set with the project, but for sure today, later on, I'm gonna go check out the project.
It's just weird and crazy that I think that people were looking at Flint since free Rio. People were just looking at Flint, and culture vultures are looking at Flint, and I just think it's weird that Drake dropped on my man's release date.
I did. Okay, I thought it was a conspiracy.
Yeah,
But
like,
you're right.
I'm like, that's
Weird.
weird as hell. Because last time he said he was gonna drop, he didn't drop, and that pissed his fans off. And then he randomly dropped on Babyface. Babyface,
He making some noise.
He had a whole release party.
Yeah.
You know, everybody already knew his album was dropping. Nobody knew about Drake's album dropping. You know,
And if y'all, and just because a motherfucker be so high up, social media a motherfucker. Social media a motherfucker.
No, because his marketers,
There you go.
and
I'ma
everybody
give it-
is looking at the shit like, well, if you got such and such.
That could be
coming
it.
out
I got
on
two
this
words.
day. You don't think they know who all gonna drop out
I
on
got
the
two
day?
words for you, culture vultures.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say Drake. It might have been
I want
somebody in
somebody.
this city.
It is.
I want somebody to look at
That's
the
what they
numbers.
get paid
No,
for.
you gotta think that's what they're up there.
Yeah.
They right above us.
That's what you get paid
Of
for,
course.
to let me know who's dropping on which day, what's coming out, what's popping. It's your job to know, am I dropping it on the
And
day?
I think he got signed.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So
if I'm not mistaken.
once I already start checking out the new competition and seeing who's
Got to.
Yeah, they got to.
Gotta know your competition. Yeah, that's what I said. Somebody, it could have been Drake, or I give bros a pass. It might be somebody in the marketing team. Like, listen, this young buck coming up.
That's why I said I want to see the numbers. Who got the most downloads on?
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear numbers because I can't.
I don't want you to give me the numbers.
Yeah, I don't want-
No, we don't want unrealistic
Nah, I
numbers.
listened to his album. I listened to Drake album last night. I listened to the whole 24, 23 songs.
You wasn't a dog. It was for either. Lord.
Just like I felt about P. Diddy. We had to be listening to the wrong motherfucking album.
I ain't got a chance to check
Really?
all shit out.
Now
I'm
that-
sorry, Babyface got him.
I ain't got a chance to check
Shout out
it
to the
out.
hood.
Like, I would rather have listened to that.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna check it out today. As soon as I get out of here, I got to make some content, and after I make that content, I'm gonna go sit with it. I'm gonna go to the gym and sit with it. So we gonna catch y'all, man. Again, call to action, leave the reviews. When you go wherever you're going to check it out, if it's on Apple Podcasts, if it's on
Spotify.
iHeart, Amazon Music, wherever you're going to check it out at, or if you're going to check it on the YouTube pages, Transparency or Bobby Frost Media. I'm gonna get my homies some YouTube pages. I know it'd be hard to work on all the apps, but I'm gonna get my dogs some YouTube pages too. And check us out, man. But leave a comment. I appreciate the inboxes. I appreciate the DMs. I appreciate the texts from the phone, all that. But yo, leave the reviews on the actual shows so other people can see.
Peace out.
And we out. Bro, whenever you want to come back.
That was 2 hours, y'all.
Okay, I had a question before I forget it.
Hold on. You gotta cut it off.
Oh.
Yes, you gotta. I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? Why you on?
Okay, I have a question. How do you